everyone be quiet whilst we listen.
Check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now.
Look, there's money on it.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Exciting day it's been today.
Oh my god, you're so dramatic. I mean, the problems that you had were like, they weren't even like that bad.
It was just not a good day. I mean,
Like, it's not like you broke your leg. It's not like you were
No,
like,
but I mean,
you know, like, I mean.
says the girl that was yelling and screaming profanity this morning.
I was pissed. I was pissed.
Bearded Poketubers first, which is
It's
odd.
gone.
So I'm thinking Bill might be at the meetup or something in Vegas. But
Bill's hiding.
there you go.
You know where
Sal says
Bill
heavy
is?
hellos.
He's in a box in the garage.
He might be, yeah. He's in hiding. Yeah.
I hope a box didn't fall on him in the garage.
Yeah, I know. Some of those boxes can be heavy. But no, I'm guessing he's at the meetup and with
I thought it's not till this weekend.
is it this weekend? I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought I saw video of with Carrie and a bunch of people.
Oh, they're there, but I don't think like the official thing is till this weekend.
Oh, okay. Either way. Sal says
I don't think so.
and a hashtag, I don't think so. Does this here? What's up? Good evening. Not So Shorty Resells is here, and Shorty Resells back in Texas.
Hi.
Hello. Terry's here. Hi, Terry.
Hi.
Sarah said you had a banger of a sale with a t-shirt. Is that right?
Yeah, Tiger Woods.
Wow.
Like $400.
Terry, you're going to have to explain that one to me because I never would have thought of Tiger Woods
And he
shirt.
found fuzzy-haired Cabbage Patch Kids today.
Oh,
But
man.
did you find
we're
out
just
if they were
spilling Terry's beans.
Jesmar or not? I know I asked you, but I don't remember. If you said you didn't think they were, but
Yeah. Anyway, ours are okay.
yeah, I mean, you know, they've been okay.
Although, well, we'll talk about some things that have been occurring lately. Texas, what's up, Jimmy? How's it going?
BRB.
Where'd you go?
I have to clean my glasses.
Oh, okay. What's up, Jimmy? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, so the returns are on, free returns are on, and our sales have definitely improved. However, we got several returns already.
Only 2.
2. 3.
Well, the one doesn't even count because it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Which one are you saying doesn't count?
My boss is dead and we use his credit card.
Oh, well, that one, yeah, okay. So, yeah, we're going to talk about that, but that's very interesting.
What's the third one?
The skirt,
Oh, yeah, but I don't think that girl's ever
the
gonna
Cabbage
send that
Patch,
back.
and then the other Cabbage Patch.
Yeah,
So
two Cabbage Patch.
two
Can you believe
cabbies
it?
coming back.
These people
One
are
is
so
for
rude.
the dumbest reason ever, and
They're
eBay.
both for the dumbest reason.
Well, yeah, but at least one has a reason that is kind of weird. Yeah, I got to explain this to you guys. So it's interesting, and most of it is
It's
eBay's
not
fault.
interesting.
So, hi Susan, what's happened? They always come in threes. It's like celebrity deaths. They always come in threes. So the first return, this being a cabbie, we get a message, and the message says, "Hi, we accidentally bought this. We love the doll,
Yes.
but we accidentally bought this doll with our boss's credit card, and he's deceased
As of December.
as of December, right?" And we need to use a different card to pay for it. And they put a transcript of what looked like a chat between eBay and this person. And I'm like, this has got scam written all over it. So I'm just going to be like, you're welcome to return the doll. And at the time when they bought this doll, we weren't doing free returns. So I'm like, but it's going to cost you money. But we will not refund any, because so the message, the thread back and forth, the rep from eBay said that they are to process a return. Us as the sellers are to initiate a refund without getting anything back.
Right. Refund
and
it
then
without them
they'll
funding it back.
rebuy it with the right credit card.
Yes.
And I'm like, this has got scam written all over it.
Yes.
There's no way eBay would say something like that to a buyer. So I'm like, no, we will not. We want the doll back. When we get the doll back and I was specific, when we get the doll back and we inspect it, we'll issue a refund for it. And they're like, but can we rebuy the doll afterwards? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, thinking to myself, there's no way that
they're going to buy it,
not
or
scamming
send it back,
right?
Yeah.
So I just out of curiosity, I called eBay, and eBay looked through the transcript and found out that the rep actually did tell them to do this.
Yes.
Thinking it was okay. And I asked the lady on the phone, I was like, are they supposed to say stuff like this? And she's like, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm reporting this person and they need some more training. And I was like, because this is a scam as far as I'm concerned. It sounds like a scam.
Yeah.
And she's like, absolutely, this is unacceptable and so forth and so forth. And I'm like, okay, well, so
like, how does that
happen? This person legitimately is and I told them, I said, I just talked to eBay and this rep did say that to you, and he was way, way out of line to even suggest that. I said, and my rep confirmed it. I said, so you are welcome to send the doll back. We'll inspect it and we'll issue a refund, but I can't refund you the shipping you paid to send it back. And they're like, that's fine. We'll eat the shipping. Yeah. We just want the doll. And I'm like, okay, well, when it comes back, we'll issue a refund and you can rebuy it. We're not going to hold it for you, so it's going to go back up, and I'll send you a message and let you know it's back up.
It really just seems like the most ridiculous thing. Okay, so this doll was only like a few weeks ago they bought it. So they're still using their deceased owner's credit card. Okay, of the business. Why were they even using it to begin with? And why were they using it to buy a Cabbage Patch Kid? Like,
well, I'm sure they weren't using it. Maybe they were using it for some business related thing. I mean, we can buy postcard sleeves off of eBay. And that would be a business expense.
But we can buy them with our own cards.
No, what I'm saying is if we had employees, it's feasible that somebody would buy something frequently on. But anyways, and then they told us that it's illegal to use the card, and we both don't think so. Like, it's illegal. It might be illegal for somebody that's not an authorized user to use the card, but after somebody dies, you have kind of a grace period as to where, the people can still use their credit cards and stuff like that before the banks shut them off.
Well, I think that like it's different if you're like related to the person, like we were saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, whatever.
And it's 4 months. They should have called months ago.
Yeah.
Why isn't the family taking care of this?
How is this card even still active at this point?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. But it's very strange that eBay, that this rep said this, because essentially what they're doing to us is like, we're going to put all our money back out there and we're going to hope that you rebuy this doll, because in reality, once we refund them the money, they could just disappear and then we're out the doll and the money. I'm like, it's just insane that a rep, I was so mad at the fact that the rep would say something like that. And it's just, I don't know. So, that's insane. That's crazy. They probably got caught making purchases on their business card after the guy died.
Yeah.
I work for a bank and we see that from time to time.
Yeah,
okay,
they probably did.
Yeah. That is crazy. Why would you be using a credit card of someone who's deceased? Yeah, exactly.
And that long afterwards? I mean, like, when I said to Adam, I'm like, I used my dad's credit card after he passed away, but that was to buy like flowers for the funeral, and we were like paying it back. It's not like, you know what I mean? We were like,
Yeah.
It's not like I was buying stuff on eBay with it. Like, it's just wild to me.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the rep on the phone was like, I am very sorry. They should have never even suggested that to the buyer. Like, they could have contacted you and we could have protected you if something would have happened. Like, they could have said, here, do this. And if they disappear and you never get your money, we'll refund you or something to that effect. But they should have never volunteered that information and then told them to contact us with this scheme or whatever you want to call it. So, hi, Junk Monkey. Welcome.
Hi.
There's a bunch of photos and videos up for the yard sale tomorrow on their Facebook. Yeah, we're not going to make it.
Yeah, I don't think we're going. I'm looking actually at it right now because I'm curious. Did you see any Cabbage Patch Kids?
Oh, great.
Cabbage Patch Kids I don't care. I mean, if there's Cabbage Patch Kids, I'll go myself. I could care less.
Yeah.
I get up at like 7 a.m. every day.
We're so close to our trip that all our cash is going to that, and we're sourcing with our credit cards, which is common for us. We source with credit cards, and I'm a firm believer in using other people's money, but we pay them down, obviously. But yeah, they don't take
just
cards.
max them all out. We actually use dead people's.
Yeah, that's right. We use dead people's. But yeah, if they would have, we had to look and see if they take. Mark, do you know with 100% certainty that they do not take cards?
No, she answered me. I asked and they answered me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
which is fine. I mean, I don't see any photos though. I only see videos.
Yeah. Hi, Mark. What's happening? Mark says, you did not believe the first rep. Why would you think the second rep is right? That's a good point. I mean, but at least the second rep was like, yeah, this sounds like a scam. I wouldn't do it either. So,
yeah, I mean,
whatever. The doll, believe it or not, is actually on its way back. And we're going to take it. And if it's the right doll and we're not, they're not trying to send us an empty box or something like that, we'll refund the thing and they can rebuy it. I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, because realistically, if they rebuy it and they're just going to have to keep sending it back, or I don't know what the end game would be for the scam at that point because they rebought the doll. So Simply Shenanigans is here. What's happening? Hey, friends. What's happening? I found a hard body CPK preemie today, left it behind.
Oh, yeah. I know. The hard bodies. I have
Except for that one.
Yes, there's a splash and tan, a certain swimming one. It's worth like $100 and some.
Yeah.
But yeah, all our hard body ones, I looked them all up and they're not worth anything. I have them in a lot right now.
What building did you get the dolls in?
It was like
if you're in the side, if you're in the big parking lot, it's to the right of the big parking lot.
Yes.
So not in the group like where everything is. It was to the right, like. If you're facing where all the buildings are, it's going to be just all by itself over to the right. So,
yeah, I another thing that kind of turned me off last year is, so, I bought all those Cabbage Patch dolls and we bought all those Care Bears, and the Care Bears, the plush were marked for $2 a piece.
Oh yeah. They made up prices as they go.
She charged us $3 for the Care Bears, and the Cabbage Patch she charged me $5 a piece for, which was fine. I think they were marked. Actually, they were marked $3.
They were marked $3. They were with the Care Bears.
And she charged me $5. And then, they had, in the pictures, they had all those Cabbage Patches in the boxes. So I was asking her about them, and she's like, well, how did you know about them? I'm like, they were posted on your Facebook page. And she's like, well, I have to talk to somebody else about those. Can you come back? And, like, maybe we can work you a deal if you buy them all. And I'm like, fine. I came back twice. They wouldn't even acknowledge me.
Yeah.
So that kind of, like, made me irritated.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Susan had a return this week too. Failure to read item description. Love that one. I love eBay Story Hour. Thank you. We have more. Believe it or not, a lot has transpired in the since we last spoke. eBay Story Hour, where dumbasses get exposed. Not y'all, but the people who think they know better on the other end. Yeah, it's fun.
And let me tell you, the person that worked for eBay that said this, like, just have them do the return and don't return it and rebuy it with your credit card without them getting the item back. A person that doesn't work for eBay or doesn't even sell on eBay wouldn't say something like that. Like,
no.
How are you that stupid?
No. That would be like calling Nordstrom's and being like, hey, the same exact example. Like, I bought this $300 suit from you guys. I just want to switch cards. Can you refund it real quick and I'll call you back and pay? Like, no. Come into the store.
Like, seriously, what is happening?
They probably had the dead guy's card number in eBay, and when they bought the doll, the thing paid with that, so they wanted... that's exactly what happened.
That. Yeah.
It's just, when it got presented to us, we were both like, this is a total scam. And so we responded as we would with any scammer, like, send the doll back, we'll refund you. Thinking that there's no way they're going to ever acknowledge it or send the doll back. And if they do try to send it back, we'll get an empty box. And we still might. We may end up with like an empty box and they're like, yeah, we sent it back. And you're like, no, you didn't.
Also, again, it's been 4 months.
I think
why is that credit card still in there?
I think what
why is it still even work after?
I think
4
what
months?
Kelly said is what happened. They probably got caught,
right?
And they didn't. Yeah, that
but
sounds.
For 4 months, they didn't notice before this.
No.
Number one bullshit guy.
I mean, because the Social Security Administration like knows that he's not alive anymore.
Most banks would have found out by now. Yeah. Unless they didn't file the death certificate. I don't know. Who knows? This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. First eBay redhead. Oh, yeah. It was a chat, too. So, I've had bad luck. And maybe it's just me, but every time I've used the chat feature, the person never understands what I'm talking about. Like, ever. Like, I just have them call me now because I have to explain it. And it's dumb. But, yeah, it was stupid. So then we get another request for return. And this one was kind of our fault, but not really. Like, it was kind of both. Like, we sent out a skirt, and the lighting we had made it look darker than it was. And this lady was like, I ordered...
No, it made it look lighter.
Lighter than it was.
Yeah.
And so she was like, this isn't the colors, and so forth. And we're like, fine, send it back. Like, I'm very upset. And I'm like, well, oh my God.
She's like, I wanted the navy blue one. It doesn't even look navy blue in the picture. She's on crack.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was
again, that's why all the clothes are 50% off. They might even go to 75 if this keeps up.
Yeah.
Just to get them the heck out of here.
And then we had another one this morning. And Sarah's very upset about this.
I'm not very upset. It's just the lady was like, this Cabbage Patch doll, I asked you if this Cabbage Patch doll had marks on the face, and you showed me pictures and said it didn't. I'm like, no, actually, I did say it had marks, and I sent you other pictures. Like, and I have a disclaimer in every single one of my listings now that says the doll is 40 years old. It's not going to be perfect. If you want a perfect doll, don't buy it. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you actually should put that exact quote in there.
I do.
If you want a perfect doll, don't buy it.
Oh, no, I put doll is not in perfect condition. That's what it says.
Yeah.
This is my disclaimer that I have. I'll read it to you exactly. It says, please note that the doll is approximately 40 years old and may have pilling or light surface staining on cloth body and light scuffing and marks on vinyl face. There could also be pop stitching. We try to picture and disclose dolls as best as possible, but they are not in perfect condition. All dolls and clothes are cleaned unless new. If you don't understand that, you're dumb.
That's pretty cut and dry right there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. They bank with SVB before it went down. Yeah, probably. We had a client try to dispute charges that occurred a year ago. They got their bills and paid it despite being 10 times their normal spend. It's an awkward conversation. Oh yeah, I could bet. Solution: stop selling clothes and move to the other room.
Oh yeah, the clothes are done. The
clothes are done. Yeah, unless it's something vintage. Like, those concert tees or something like that, we'll sell those.
And I even I'm so over clothes that I'm like, I moved my mannequins out of the hallway into the basement.
Yeah, they're done. The postcards have fully taken over clothes because
I was like,
we could sell shirts for $10 or we can sell postcards for $10, and postcards are much easier. So, yeah.
And they take up much less space and they're much more interesting.
Yes, they are interesting. They're some of them are. Some of them are just like
Adam loves them. He's like, look at this, look at this.
I do.
All day.
I got a whole bunch of really early Pittsburgh ones today, and I'm looking at them like, hey, it doesn't look like that anymore.
And you got all those Pittsburgh ones coming to you one year. They'll show up.
Yeah, that's more. We're going to talk about that in a minute too. I should have a disclaimer.
People.
Yes, Ainsley, you definitely should. We have a standard one with postcards. Well, it's not on postcards because combining shipping, but we have a pretty standard one about combined shipping and things of that nature. So Yeah.
Oh, somebody the other day, I was so irritated, right?
It's been a weird week. Was there a full moon or something coming?
Maybe. So this person bought 2 vintage like water decals that people used to put on their cars, like from like the 60s, like those travel decals, and 2 postcards. Okay. And they paid for everything. And they didn't message and ask for combined shipping like it says or whatever, because they bought postcards and decals.
Right. It said in the decals. It doesn't say in the postcards.
Well, I think one of the older postcards it did.
The reason it doesn't say it in the postcards is because if you buy 2 postcards and it costs $1.70, we can't refund 35
less
cents.
than $1. Yeah. Right. So anyhow, he buys it. He leaves this nasty message.
Yeah, it says, I'm about done buying from your store because you don't offer combined shipping. Yes. And I wanted so badly to respond. Look in the description, asshole.
Well, this is what I did, right? So I was like, oh, I'm literally shipping it right now, literally right after he bought it. So I shipped it right then. I refunded the difference exactly, okay, to this guy. Then I screenshotted the combined shipping policy, circled it in red, messaged him and said, hi, we actually do offer combined shipping. And it's in our listings. Here it is, so you can see it. I'm shipping your items out right now. I hope you have a great weekend. No response.
Well, people don't typically respond whenever you pretty much show them that they're morons.
So. Well, they could apologize and be like, oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry I was such an asshole.
I love reading the letter or notes. Yeah, on the back of the postcards is fun. It's so funny to me is that, like, some of them I read and, like, I mean, I've just, I'm an 80s child, so, I've had some form of technology around me most of my life, but I never didn't have a phone. Like, all my life, I've been a phone call person, and, like, some of these messages are like asking them to meet them at certain places at certain times or something like that. And the first thought in my head is wow, what a slow way to ask somebody to meet you somewhere. And then I remember, oh, wait a minute. This is like 1907. So there's no picking up the phone and calling Judy and being like, hey, you want to meet me at the bar?
Text her.
Yeah. It's just funny to me because, like, my mind immediately thinks, like, why the hell would you write somebody and send somebody a postcard through the mail telling them to meet you somewhere on a certain date? And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you can't really do that.
Right.
So, yeah. Ansley says, I freaking love Sarah's sass. She's one of my sass guides. She is sassy.
I get sassy sometimes.
Where do you guys get these people? I hardly ever have issues. I don't know. I think they know who we are, so they give us a hard time.
I was like, are you serious right now?
Yeah. Not every message needs a reply. Hit the delete button.
I do ignore.
We ignore a lot. Yeah, ignore a lot.
That just made me so irritated. Like, I just wanted to.
It wasn't a message, Mark. It was actually a buyer's note.
Yeah,
that they put in there.
Yeah,
and they were like, "I'm done buying from your store," and you're like, "You're a jerk."
Why do you have to say that? No one made you buy it. I didn't put a gun to your head and say, "Please buy these vintage decals."
Well, you might have.
Of Skyline Drive in Virginia that everyone's obsessed with for some reason.
Yes, they are. It's true. They also used to get mail several times. Really? The mail used to come more than once a day? I didn't know that. Did you know that? Did we ever get mail more than once a day? No.
Not today. Not today. I mean, not in these times.
Yeah.
I mean,
meet me at the 3rd Live Oak Tree off Farmer Joe's 5th row on April 20th, 7 weeks. Yeah, exactly. There was a couple of them.
Can't make it?
And then there's ones that, like, just say, kind regards, Susan. And you're like,
why'd you even send it?
You know what that is? That's the 1911 version of replying back with K. It's like, they're like, oh, we got to send Susan a postcard. Just say kind regards and send it off.
Don't even say kind regards. Just say regards.
Sometimes it's just their name. Sometimes it's like Billie Jean. And you're like, you couldn't have said hi. Check out where I am.
Adam got this postcard the other day and he was reading the back. He's like, how does anyone read this? And I'm like, I look at it. And I read it like perfectly. I'm really good at reading handwriting.
So if you get that old, like, Iron Ball ink, or like, you know, the what do they call those pens? Like the inkwell pens,
yeah,
which are now calligraphy pens. If you get that on there, forget it. I can't read it.
The speed ball.
Yeah, I can't read a damn thing when it's like super
Not
cursive
that kind
too.
of speed ball.
It looks like the guy who is it Thomas Jefferson? Is that who wrote it? Yeah, Tom. It looks like Thomas Jefferson wrote this message to this person. They were
He probably did.
Kind regards. King George is a tyrant. I disregard buyer's notes also. Figured in the early 19. Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. We need to get mail more than once a day. No, we don't. Actually, we don't. I truly enjoy reading postcards. Once I had a vision of reading them once a day on IG, but I lost the ambition. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. In the early days, postmen would deliver mail to the house down the street the same day on the route and cancel it in their truck. RFD cancels what? Oh yeah. We actually had one. We had a cancel. What was it? That they self canceled. Didn't we just get something that had a?
My mother. Sent us a card for our anniversary.
Yeah.
And it didn't come, and it wasn't coming, and it wasn't coming. And like my mom lives close enough that the mail comes in like a day, like maybe 2. No, it was like almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, and it had a signature on it. On the old script, I freaking love those. Yeah. It's so impossible for me to read. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. Having trouble reading old cursive when the S's look like F's. Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't read anything. If it's in cursive, forget it.
I can't read.
I can't read it. I've tried, and some of them are awesome to read. Like it's very interesting, like just the different wording that people used back then and so forth. Like especially if you get really early 1900s in there, their description of places and what they're doing is just funny. Like it's like, we went to the bathing beach today. And they're like, we took a carriage ride back down the boardwalk or something. And you're like, oh, why didn't you just get in your car?
I mean, they did have cars back then.
1907, not everybody.
I mean, yeah, some people.
Actually, no. When did
I don't know.
First automobile?
I don't know.
What was it? The Ford?
I don't
Model
know.
A? I think it's a Model A. 1927 to 31.
Really?
Is that the first one?
That's wild.
How much do you think a Model A cost?
In what year?
Well, it says the Model A ranged in price from $300.
I was gonna guess.
All right, go ahead and guess.
No, from $300 up. You just ruined it.
The top of the line was $1,400.
That's wild.
I think the Model A was the first.
No, he's saying Junk Monkey's saying Model T, and Junk Monkey knows.
Oh yeah, the T. You're right. You are right. Let's see.
Junk Monkey's the master of history information.
So the Model T was 1908 to 1927. So yeah, 1907. That early and not many people had them. But I know, like the price that they cost wasn't the final price, because you had coachman's fees and stuff, because the Model Ts would just come with the chassis, and you had to build your coach, so the interior and stuff. So there was
and I guess if they wanted like the heated steering wheel and the air conditioned seats,
right, yeah,
then that's going to be all
automatic transmission.
Yeah,
none of that applied.
I guess if they want the sunroof and the leather package.
Right, yeah, the leather package. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if leather seats existed, but...
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe
when we were little, my dad and we had a 1937 Packard, and we would take it to car shows, and my sister and I would ride in the back. Now, I'm pretty sure there were no seatbelts. And we would just sit on the floor of it. We wouldn't even sit in the seat, okay? And I think we were still of child seat age. I mean, they have booster seats up to 70 pounds now. Well, they didn't have that back in 1984. So we would just sit on the floor. We wouldn't even sit on the seat.
Yeah. and bounce
And
around all over the place. Yeah,
we wouldn't bounce. There were holes rusted in the bottom, and we would stare down at the road as we were driving.
I don't think seatbelts became a real standard thing and they were just the airplane belts. They were just the waist belt, which and I'm not, I'm no air traffic safety person, but those seatbelts, they aren't doing anything. I'm sorry. That plane's going down. That little seatbelt's not going to help you. I mean, maybe if it's bad turbulence, you might not bounce out of your chair, but other than that, I think the seatbelts are kind of useless. Yeah, the roads sucked also back then. Then mud paths. Yeah. Model T, 1910. It was, it said 1908 was October 1st, 1908 was the first one rolled off. They built Route 66 a year later, and put up signs, and all that all was paved by 1930s. Well, the Dodge brothers built their coach works for them until they branched out on their own. Bet you don't know what company they founded.
What?
The Dodge brothers.
Oh, probably Dodge.
Nope, Mitsubishi. I grew up no seatbelts, riding in the back of pickup. Yeah, we were still allowed to ride in the back of pickup trucks when I was young, with no seat in the back.
I don't think we were really technically allowed, but we did it.
No, you were. There was no law
were
against it.
you?
At least where I was, there was no law against it. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what year, because you used to be able to not wear your seatbelt, I think, in the 80s, but now you have to.
Yeah, there. Well, California is always on the cusp of making new laws that inconvenience people. So, the seatbelts probably were illegal, but not really enforced. But I know for a fact, like my mom had a 1976, 77 Corvette,
and you used to roll around in the back of it.
2-seater. No, my brother. I was always in the passenger seat. Yes. My brother was in the cubby tucked underneath.
Yes, that's how my sister was, because we had a Corvette Stingray.
Yeah,
I think
it was a Stingray.
It was a 60, maybe 67, 68. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Same thing, though. Shoved little sis in the back.
My favorite invention from the 80s was the station wagon seat in the back that folded up, and you were facing the wrong direction.
Yes.
And then you could be like, and make faces at the other drivers. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Me and my sister did that, and the people on the street started throwing rocks at us. Started throwing rocks at my grandpa's station wagon.
Yeah, that was my favorite. And
but my grandpa was deaf, so
there was definitely just the lap belts back then too. And those were, if you got an accident with a lap belt on, you knew it, because you had a bruise. So, dang, I'm old AF. No seatbelts, no car seats, candy cigs. Yeah, for the win. Yeah, all of that was in existence when I grew up too. We used to get the candy cigs and the bubblegum ones with the powder in them.
Yeah, so it looked like you were smoking.
And then it looked like you were smoking, and you were like,
do they still have candy cigarettes?
They call them candy sticks now.
Seriously?
I know, right? Soft people. Drinking from the garden hoses. Yeah. No such thing as a bicycle helmet. Yeah. Or knee pads or elbow pads or anything like that. The garden hose water was always the best too.
It was. Yeah.
The garden hose water was the best.
Yeah, I don't know why it was so good.
I remember when we were playing outside, my mom would be like, "You guys got to get some water," and she'd turn the hose on, and we'd be like, and then we'd spray each other with it. Yeah, it was fun.
I know, right? Do kids still do that?
No. Nobody drinks out of the tap anymore because they lowered the standards. No, they lowered the standard. That's why tap water tastes like ass, because they lowered the standards.
I never drink tap water.
Yeah. Big bench seats were the best. Plenty of room. Yeah, the bench seats were the back. The only seat I haven't rode in that I heard was a nightmare was the old Model A, Model F, that, what do they call it, jumper seat that folded out of the back of the car.
Yeah, I'm familiar. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those look like terror. If you get an accident, you're... wait a damn second. There's a law against riding in the back of pickup trucks. In the bed. You can't sit in the bed of a pickup truck. Here you can. Well, no, here you can, but there has to be permanent seats bolted to the bed with seatbelts. But in certain areas, I know it's completely illegal. So, the Brady Bunch station wagon, yep, loved it. We just rolled around the back of our station wagons in the 60s. Yeah, right. We were fine. So you got a little bruise. Put some Bactine on it or some iodine on it and a Band-Aid, and you're good to go. What's up, Ed? How's it going?
Hello, best buddies.
Water and video game do not mix nowadays. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Come to Maine. Our tap water is better than bottled water, but no one drinks from the hose anymore.
That's just crazy to me.
I could imagine. Yeah, Maine probably. Here, our water has been suspect as of late. We've had some it was last year where we had like all those boil advisories going on around the city. They were like, yeah, sorry.
I don't even know.
Yeah. They had a bunch of them. So.
Well, our water just smells like straight up bleach.
Yeah. The good old days of riding in the bed of the truck when I was a kid. Yeah. Wasn't that fun? See, here's the thing though with Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is still on this very weird, like I don't know. Like, I'm sure if some environmentalists looked closely at our drainage system in Pittsburgh, that they'd have a problem with it. Because what happens is when we get a lot of rain, all of our sewers are designed to drain into the river. So, like, when it rains for a few days around here, all of our rainwater and all of our sewer water drains into the river and then it goes downstream. So like the day after a real big rainstorm in Pittsburgh, our rivers are mud brown and gross and they stink. Like if you're on a boat in the river during that day, it kind of smells like poo. Like, have you ever been on the river after a big rainstorm?
No, because I hate the river.
Stinks, and there's sticks and debris and trash and all kinds of stuff in it. It's just
nasty.
Gross.
Why would I even want to go down there?
So, I know they've been trying to fix the problem, but it's like they built the city so long ago, and they built that drainage system throughout the whole area. So it would cost them a fortune to do it, but it's still just weird. It's like, hey, whenever it rains a lot, your shit kind of dumps into the river. Sorry. So, yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Hi, Pudding's Postcards. What's happening?
Hello.
Mud brown or poo brown? A little bit of both.
Yes, it's a combo pack.
Yeah, Poopsburg. Right. Yeah. Chicago had the drainage problem. They dug a mile deep hole to dump water in during a storm now. Okay. That seems like a good solution. We didn't do that. It still all drains into the river. And then it's Louisiana's problem after a while. So I guess that's what they figured. Said it's gonna get out of here eventually. So who cares? So Susan says our old lead pipes were safe due to the years of scum coating on the inside of the pipes. Then they started using chloramine or some such chemical to treat our water. That killed the scum inside the pipes. It's fun when things don't work while they think they're gonna. Reselling related, stepson is back home. Oh, awesome. From the hospital, and today is the first day of focusing on reselling again. I got 8 amazing sales alone today.
Cool.
Yay. Wait, where is it?
Wow.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
In Maine, you can legally ride in the back of a truck without a seatbelt if you're over 18. Under 18, you have to ride in the cab. Damn, Maine sounds awesome if it wasn't so freaking cold.
Maine sounds awesome.
They got good drinking water.
Doesn't it get warmer during the summer?
Yeah.
I love the cold weather, so Ed wouldn't
No, but it's redonkulously cold up there.
I'm sure it's fine.
Negative 30s. You're okay,
that's fine. That's fine. It's been like negative 10 here.
What is your plan for our retirement?
Adam,
when we decide to hang up, our eBay shoes.
So here's the thing.
Because most people are like,
you act like you want to go to like live in Florida and stuff, but you never go outside. I was just saying today, we should sit out.
I go outside.
And sit on the porch. No, your exact words to me were, well, I was sitting on the porch whenever you weren't feeling well the other day, and I was talking to Mark, and I was miserable sitting outside. Yeah. But you want to move to Florida, where it's super humid and disgusting, and there's hurricanes.
Yeah.
Are you going to go outside?
Yeah. I went outside today. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I go outside.
Adam, we went to Walmart today because we usually get our groceries delivered, but I'm like, we need to get a few things. So he's like, I'm going to have to put on pants. And then we get there, and he's going down the aisles at Walmart, and I swear he's like fascinated by like chicken breading. Like he had never been like in public before.
No, I was looking for like a chicken breading that we could use to make some good fried chicken. Because I don't have a recipe, like, I don't know of a recipe.
Panko is fine.
Nah, but it's flavorless. It needs to have some seasoning.
Oh, I think it's good. Well, you know what you do? You put seasoning in the flour.
I know, which is why I was going to get that flour, because it was already seasoned.
Well, we can make our own. I'll look it up, because when I made those chicken nuggets, that I made the seasoned flour.
There you go. It's still a bit chilly. Heater has been kicking all day. See? It's 73 here right now. So, Ed's moving to Michigan in 10 years. Really? That's awesome.
10 years?
Why Michigan?
Move now.
Where in Michigan? If you say Detroit, I'm going to be very sad.
I don't think he's going to be moving to Detroit.
I always told my buddy in Cincinnati I flushed twice, so he has drinking water. It's true. It flows right. See, Ohio. Yeah. You're going in a home early, Adam. That's probably.
I know he's going.
Sarah's going to put me in a home real early. She's probably going to do it next year, Mark. Maine is a nice vacation spot with lower than average wages, a high living costs. Most people don't stay long. Winter is like 6 months long, which also has. Really, it's expensive to live in Maine. I wouldn't have thought so. Interesting.
I would love it.
Just came home from Michigan. It snowed on Monday. Yeah. That sounds like me. I don't want to wear pants when I'm comfy. That's true. In Florida's defense, at least you know the hurricane is coming. See? That's true.
That's fine. Whatever.
That's true. And there are bugs in Florida. See, our problem is that, so our lawn needs to be treated because we've got a bit of a flying insect issue out there. So what happens every year around this time, if we go sit on our porch, this is what me and Sarah are doing. We're like, we've got our adult beverage and we're like,
but, however,
like for hours. I was sitting outside talking to Mark on the phone for a little while about something, and literally I swatted the same bee away from me 12 times.
Well, guess what? Just spray DEET all over your body. You'll be fine.
No.
I mean, it might give you nerve damage, but at least there
wearing
won't be
pants
bugs
now.
on you.
I'm wearing shorts. Yes. And not underwear shorts. I'm wearing like basketball shorts. Versus a drop down from nowhere to tornado. That's true. We don't get those here. We get really lovely days with a 30% chance of rain and a thunderstorm blows
through. There was a tornado
and,
here in 1997, remember?
Yeah, but it doesn't move very far. And it's not like a category 4. It's not like the ones that hit Oklahoma recently. So we're hitting 90 degrees tomorrow. Woo-hoo.
Ugh.
Wow.
Gross.
No idea. I just wanted to see your reaction in 10 years because that's when my daughter will be 13. So easy to explain why we got to move to a cheaper state. Yeah, don't go to Michigan. I mean, Michigan's it's all right. I mean, there's nice areas in Michigan. That's for sure. There's very nice areas in Michigan. There's also very not nice areas in Michigan.
There's not nice areas and nice areas in every state.
Yeah. Well, I think Detroit stands on itself. I don't know. Detroit's an interesting city. We live in tornado land here. Oh, really? You get tornadoes where you are, Mark? I wouldn't have thought so. I would have thought Illinois has too many mountains for that. But it's been a while since I've been there. So Michigan isn't cheap. Yeah, there's
in Illinois.
No. Michigan isn't cheap. I don't know why you want to move. Why you won't move to Texas then? We don't go outside during the summer. That's a good point. Yeah. Why don't I want to move to Texas? I didn't. I mean, I wouldn't throw it out the realm of possibility, but Texas is getting more and more and more expensive, and it's just going to continue to get expensive because most of California is moving to Texas. So I think by the time I get around to moving to Texas, it's going to price me out. So that's my logic. I don't have any problem with Texas. I just feel like Texas is going to be a very expensive state to live in the next 5 to 6 years.
Every state is. I hate to break the news.
No, that's not true. So,
okay.
It's 39 now, and we are 50s all week in May. So
I would love that.
True, but you already know I live very close to a not nice area. That's true. You do. Detroit's different though, because like 70, or not 70, maybe like 50% of Detroit is completely abandoned. So it's very weird and eerie to be.
Well, all the buildings are torn down now.
No, there's still a whole bunch there.
A lot of blocks are torn down.
Oh yeah, they tore down a lot of it, but there's still a very vast, large areas that just have nothing in it. Go to Flint. Nah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Flint is worse than Detroit.
We don't have
the
mountains.
Water still all jacked there?
Yeah, we don't have mountains. We have hills. Yeah, we have well, I guess we have mountains. We also have hills. We have hills and mountains. We have everything. It's not flat here at all. I can't live more than an hour inland. I need my ocean breeze. I see, and I'm kind of with you on that one. I would. That's why I was asking. What, like?
You don't even sit on the beach when we go on vacation.
I don't, because like you don't, and on top of that,
because I don't.
No, because I'll sit anywhere for lengthy amounts of time as long as I'm comfortable. You won't. You'll just be like, I gotta, and you'll be like buzzing around the beach everywhere.
Yeah, and then when we get back, there's just all that sand, and I just have to vacuum it up.
I was gonna get that. Your mom was gonna get that motorized cart for the beach this year, and I wanted to ride around on it, but we're not going to be able to do that.
No.
It's sad for me. I really wanted to use that. It's like a beach wheelchair. Sarah's mom has some walking and sand issues, so she was going to get this like motorized chubby tire like wheelchair thing, and I was so ready to ride that thing around the beach when she's
like, "Can I ride it?"
I wanted to ride it.
It's nice though, because in Delaware, I'm sure they do this at other places too, but they bring it right to your beach house.
Yeah.
And then they pick it up when you're done.
Yeah. I keep hearing that a lot of people are moving back to Cali because the remote homework is ending. I could see that, sure. But they're immediately looking to move elsewhere because you guys are getting really out of hand with taxes. Depending on the areas you go, stay away from major cities. You'll find got a friend who just built in Tyler for under 300. Wow. Okay. Maine had a very low COVID stat, so people came from all across the nation to live here. Many regretted it after the first winter. It also drove up housing and rental prices and hasn't dropped. Oh, I see. Ed, come to Pittsburgh, lower cost of living than California, Michigan. That is true for now. Our property taxes are stupid, but other than that, it is cheaper. We can go to Siesta Key every year, right on the Gulf, walk out the door, and there's a beach. Yeah, that sounds nice. I like that. I'll be interested to see what happens when companies go back to the offices, if they do. It's funny that I don't think it's necessary for a lot of companies to do it, and I don't know why they would want to.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if I'm a business owner and I have I don't know, we'll use your old business, a background check company, where customers don't come into the building. They don't meet with clients regularly inside their building.
Right.
There's no sort of retail space where the general public comes in and out of. It's all phone, internet, whatever business.
Right.
Why have a building?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Honestly, the only reason that, like, where I used to work would actually need that is because we would get audited in person. Like, so I don't know how they would audit if they can't come in and see that you have, like, like we had to have our servers locked up.
Yeah, but your servers would still would still be located in another site.
Right, but like, where would they be? You know what I mean?
They could be in a storage unit. They could be in somebody's basement. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they could be in a storage unit. That's true.
Yeah, along with all your filing, all your files could be there too, and then you just have couriers take things back and forth. Like, there's a way to do it.
That's
I mean,
true.
like I worked in insurance, and like they were kind of ahead of the curve on this whole thing because we were allowed to work from home. Like, if we had a day where we maybe had a dentist appointment or something like that, we'd just work from home. And like, our computers were built to log into State Farm servers, securely through our Wi-Fi. We still couldn't, like, I couldn't hook my State Farm laptop up to this this printer and print things.
Yeah.
I could only hook it to their printer, and it would log every time I printed something and what I printed.
Oh, yeah.
So there's ways to do this, but I mean, there are companies that need to have a brick and mortar. Like, you can't at the moment, and sooner or later you probably can, but at the moment, like a bank would be a good example of something you couldn't do. Now, the higher ups and the people that work in like loans and stuff like that don't need it, then sure. But I don't know. I understand it. The only problem is it's creating kind of an issue. And that issue is the commercial real estate market is going to take a major dump if people don't start coming back to offices, because people don't need their buildings. Like in downtown areas, like why would Mellon or Citizens keep that massive building anymore if they don't have employees in it? Right. And so, but who's going to move into that building? Right. Nobody, because nobody needs it. Right. So that does create kind of a problem, but I don't know. And that could lead to bigger problems, but I don't know. Let's see. We aren't going back. We had 8 buildings, and we are just 1 now for our corporate building. No one works there. It's just for show when clients come to town. Well, that makes sense. They probably are building for a tax deduction and stuff. Yeah, maybe. One CEO said today a high percentage of remote workers have not logged into their laptops in weeks.
That's crazy. Now, when we worked from home, they could monitor, like, they could see everything we were doing. You know what I mean?
You had a different system because you were actually mirroring a laptop in your office.
Right.
Yeah. But most people just have, like, they know that you're moving, like that you're active, and that's all they know. So that's why people, like, put things on their mouse to keep their mouse moving back and forth and so forth. But yeah, no, I mean, I could see that. But I think that leads to a different point that nobody really wants to. People that are working right now aren't doing a good job. So, what's up, First Impression Films? I believe it, Mark. We have a department of agents whose workload has drastically dropped off a cliff because they don't actually work. It's a struggle. Oh,
That's wild.
We experienced that a couple times today. I'll tell you more about it. But you can take a picture with your phone of the screen and bypass printing. It's true. You can. I mean, there's plenty of ways you could do that, but I could do that in my office at State Farm if I wanted to. No one would have noticed. I mean, it's not like there's not security cameras in my office, so you take the same risk. OSHA and HIPAA codes will come into play along with Starbeams. Yeah, it's true. There are days I turn my laptop occasionally to go to a program and then go back to my eBay work. I bet. Everything you do when logged into a corporate network is logged. I mean, everything. Oh yeah, I know it is. My work is easy enough. I'll knock out most times in 20, 30 minutes and relax most of the day. There you go. Yeah. The bigger problem is that the people that are out there working are just doing a bad job. I had it happen today where I took my truck in for service. And the lady that was helping me, my service writer, was a complete moron. And they just, like, she charged me for service that I shouldn't get charged for because I have warranties. And then she was like, "Oh no, your warranty's up." And I'm like, "The truck's a year and a half old. Yeah. There's no way the warranty's up." And she's like, "Oh, well, maybe I'll call the dealer and ask them." And so then I called the dealer before she did. And the dealer was like, "She's full of shit. I have no idea why she would tell you that. It sounds like you got a rookie." And I'm like, I would ordinarily agree with you if I didn't deal with this person at the beginning of last year too.
The same lady?
Same lady. Yeah.
Oh.
I know she's been there for a while. She's just a moron. And she lied to me and tried to cover her tracks, and it just.
Well, they're doing that because they're losing money, so they're trying to make up for it any way they can.
Yeah. Lawyers are going to have a field day soon, probably. Our IT just changed the sleep timer on the laptops from 1 hour to 10 minutes. It's only a matter of time before they reduce that again. Probably. I could see that. It's interesting. I mean, I feel like there's ways to monitor people that would work, but I don't know. It's a very interesting issue, and I've thought a lot about it because I've watched some interviews with people who say two different sides to that story, and I don't know. I'm going to still go at the side of you don't need an office building for certain things.
Oh yeah, well, for certain things, of course not.
Like, you know, a good example would be like, I don't know, like Twitter is an example. They don't need the high rise they have in San Francisco, you know, or you know, BNY Mellon downtown or UPMC or whatever. They don't need any of that. Like, they need a floor, if that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's interesting. Working for Amazon is harsh. They record everything. I heard. They're tough on security too. I'm lucky though. My bosses don't micromanage us. As long as the work gets done, they leave us alone. They know what's going on, but if it works, is being done, so be it. Yeah. No, I mean, that's the way I think a lot of companies should be. I mean, you have to make people want to work for you, and if there's no motivation to get people to work for you, then you're failing as a boss. I mean, like your old boss is a great example. Like she didn't breed loyalty because she was stupid. She didn't work. And on top of that, she just didn't, she didn't know what she was doing. So
whenever I quit, she couldn't handle it. So she quit. But if it was the opposite, if she would have quit, I could have done her job with no problem.
Yeah. There's that great meme where it's like, there's a difference between being a leader and being like a boss or something like that. But anyways, there's like a cartoon, and the cartoon is like there's a guy sitting at a desk going like this, and there's a bunch of people pulling the desk behind him, and then there's the leader, which is the same guy in the front going like this, being the first person on the rope, pulling with everybody else behind him. And that's kind of what a lot of people don't realize, is that people work for you if they like you and if they want to make things work. And it's just, if you just treat them like people instead of employees, it works out. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm done with that. Same, as long as my work's done. As long as my work's done, they don't mind that we just sit there. Yeah. Just like many others, we are having the problem of finding people to apply and then accept our mid-range pay. They come in wanting to work 20 hours at $100K a year. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
of course.
Common problem lately. If I was still a manager now, my reports would be sitting in in an office where I can monitor them. Hey, I mean, I guess. I don't think so. People are using bots now to show activity, not actually work, but clicks. I'm not techie, but I listened to the video. YouTube was on autoplay.
So what's happening when their work's not actually getting done? They're just pretending to work.
Ainsley, you can buy little toys that attach to your mouse and that cause it to constantly shake. Sounded dirty. Yeah, no, I understand that, but I say this all the time. And, I came from a sales background, and people used to always, the higher ups in my company would always ask me. They were always like, well, if you're, what did you, why don't you ask your employees on a daily basis what they did today and this and the other thing? I'm like, they don't want me to do that. And they're like, well, how are you going to know if they're productive? I'm like, you give me 2 months with this person and I will tell you whether they're doing their job or not. I'm like, because what ends up happening,
need 2 months.
No, but with sales, you kind of do, because it takes a while to make things happen. But what I'm saying is that if people aren't doing the work, eventually you're going to notice. It might not be right away, but if you're sitting in the office, you might notice slightly sooner, but not that much sooner. So I don't know. I never cared about people liking me. I don't care about people liking me. What I'm saying is that your positivity and the way you treat people gives them motivation to work. If you're a dick, people work less and want to work less. If you're a nice guy and
that's not
support
true.
Your employees,
that's not true.
It is true.
No, it also depends on your work ethic. I mean, wouldn't you say that I'm probably the hardest working person you know? And did I not work for a terrible boss?
Yes.
Okay. But
I have many buts.
Okay.
None of which I want to say to you.
Well, that's rude. That's rude.
No. You are a very hard worker. But how many times during the period of you working there and us being together did I tell you should get the hell out of that place?
Right. But I didn't have any other options at that point.
But I'm just saying.
Before we started doing this.
What I'm saying is that.
What I'm saying is that it doesn't. For some people, it doesn't matter. They're going to have a strong work ethic, regardless of who their boss is.
You are correct, but what I'm saying is that had your boss been a nice person and been a leader rather than a boss, you would have probably been more productive and maybe still there.
There's no way I could have been more productive than I was.
You might still be there.
No.
Because you would say things like, I really like this person. I was talking to a friend of mine and
I would have been there for the employees under me, not for the employees
I just heard
me.
it from a friend of mine that is having a similar issue with staffing issues at their place. And I said, there's plenty of opportunity out there. Why don't you leave? And they said the same thing. They've been great to me over the past. They've been loyal to me and stuck up for me when things were hard. Why would I leave?
Right, but when they stop, which is what happened to me, that's when you leave.
Right. Anyone can pass an interview. It's true. COVID changed a lot. Some things are for the best. I agree. But most of it isn't. Mark, yes, I'm seeing that firsthand. Our new hire is, good Lord. Yeah. And that's another thing that you saw a lot. You had a ton of turnover in your office, a ton. Yes. And that's because the vast majority of people realized this is bullshit right away.
Well, not so much that is that they could not handle it. They were dumb.
Yeah,
that
maybe.
was more the point that they were.
Well,
stupid. I mean,
stupidity breeds more stupidity, which is your boss hiring these people.
They're so dumb.
Yeah, there's always exception to the rule. Nothing with this is. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just saying that what worked for me in the past as being a boss was treating people like individuals, and rather than just numbers on a spreadsheet, and it worked. I agree with Sarah about work ethic. I was told one job to slow down. I was making the other secretaries look bad. Couldn't stand it. Bored all day. Yeah, that is a problem. And that's not a problem with you, Susan. That should be a problem with the other people.
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's just my opinion, but oh my God, we sold something on Poshmark.
Seriously, what was it?
Ephemera lot. 50 pieces.
I better take it off.
It's good because Poshmark's been kind of bringing up the rear this week.
Yeah, it's been a little
Macari is dead. Is anybody still selling on Macari? Like, we've been active on Macari. Sarah's been sending out offers.
Yeah, I've been sending out stuff.
And nothing. Like, we haven't had a sale on Macari in weeks.
Yeah.
When I ran cable in Chicago, we were told only to run so much cable a day, even though we could do 10 times more. See, and that makes 0 sense to me, Mark. Like, why wouldn't they want you to get it done? But yeah, Macari has been just a doornail.
And this lady who an offer went out for $4.
I was going to talk about that in a second.
She's like, "Can I get cheaper shipping?" I'm like, "We're literally making $2.69 off of this."
I just said no. So here's the funny thing.
What's your deal?
This lady sends we sent an offer to her for, it's one of those cow creamers. You know, you put the creamer in the cow and then it vomits it into your coffee. And
it's
so
vomit?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I mean, it's essentially what it is a porcelain cow vomiting creamer. We sent her an offer for $4 or $6 or something like that. And she accepted it and her card declined. So then she just disappeared. And since then, she's been asking random questions about this cow for God knows how long. And it just, it's never going to happen. Now she's asking if we can make the shipping cheaper. And it's like,
no. The only reason I'm even letting it go for that much is because my mother gives me stuff to sell and I don't pay for it. So it's like pure profit. My mom is constantly giving us things.
Yeah. When will people see these other sites suck? Poshmark's been good to us. Had a couple sales.
Poshmark is good. Poshmark is fine. Mercari, I don't know if it's time to hang it up. But like, really, what is it hurting by just like having it sit there? You know what I mean?
We had a couple sales on Macari, few and far between. Poshmark was amazing. I still sell on Macari, but I've been having the best sales. I've been having my best sales on there, which is crazy.
On Macari?
Two sales on Macari today, along with 3 Posh sales, 3 eBay sales. Interesting. Because they want to stay on the job inside during the winter. Oh, okay. McDonald's / Walmart / gas stations, etc. Starting pay is around $18 to $19 an hour around here, and people still don't want to work there. It's hard to justify it, Ainsley, because you have all these gig positions like Uber Eats, Spark, Instacart, things like that, where people can make their own schedules and make that kind of money. So it's hard to want to work for somebody when you can make that kind of money working for yourself or working without a boss or not flipping burgers. So they've got a problem. And I think Walmart and McDonald's are kind of figured it out.
Those are jobs that, like, you know, teenagers should be taking. You know what I mean?
But why would a teenager take that?
Why would a teenager not want to make $18 an hour?
They could drive Uber.
You have to be 18 to drive Uber, I think, or 21, don't you?
I just thought you had to have a driver's license.
I don't think you can drive it when you're 16. I think you have to be older.
Well, I have another question. Another answer to that question. Teenagers don't want to work. So, there you go. People will go back to work when the money runs out. That's true. That's true. I get Macari sales every day, but less sales than usual. eBay's been picking up the slack. Yeah, that's interesting. That's what I say too. Yes, I sold a $250 backpack on Macari along with 2 pairs of shoes for over $100. Wow.
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 Yeah, Macari's been crickets.
I don't know. Maybe we should hang it up.
So Sarah is considering going back to Etsy.
Yeah. Just for my cabbage patch.
What do you guys think?
Just because, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. I just don't want to put my bank account information in there. No. I just don't want to. I just don't want to deal with it, really. I don't know.
Are you being a conspiracy theorist or something?
I don't want my bank account information going anywhere else. I mean, it's already like in too many places. Am I being conspiracy theorist? No.
They're going to pay you though with it.
I understand that. It's this verification thing. It seems like, I don't know.
Mark is adamant.
No Etsy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't really know. I mean, I'll think about it this weekend. I don't know.
Oh, and also a $320
Wow,
plush.
what was the plush?
Wow.
Wait, hold on.
I need to know
amazing, excellent
who pays. What do you mean not? That's me.
Could you even hear that? I could barely hear that.
Yes.
That was my Wayne's World one. I was going to cut the knot out. Yeah, it didn't work out. It's too low. Walmart pays order pullers $22 an hour around here. Yeah, I could see that. Sure. Etsy is always semi-dead for me. Just when I'm ready to leave, it gets a nice sale. That's what was happening to us. But she was thinking about just going cabbies because it might actually give another avenue, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. A Sonic plush is what it was.
Wow, $320. Who spends $300 on a stuffed animal?
Seriously?
What?
People have bought cabbies from us for hundreds of dollars.
I know, but that just seems wild. I don't know.
Okay. You need to get one account you can connect to the site, not your main one. Just transfer money from one to the other.
Smart.
It's a good idea, actually. Yeah. You have to look long term, not day to day. Yeah.
Smart.
Bearded PokeTuber very simply says weebs.
Weebs.
Staring at Sarah. Yeah, I agree.
What?
Who buys a stuffed animal for hundreds of dollars? You sell Cabbage Patches for hundreds of dollars.
Barely. I mean, rarely, actually.
You have customers that buy Cabbage Patches for hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, they buy multiple. They get value.
You have one that buys from Babyland General for hundreds of dollars.
Yes, but they're not buying it from me.
No, but that's just another person that would...
Yeah, people do, but Cabbage Patches are better than Sonic. They're worth it.
I have a video on multiple bank accounts I use. There you go.
Okay.
We tried that, Mark, and it went awry.
No, we didn't try it. We tried it for like a month. I don't even want to get into that. That girl is such an ass. She doesn't even work there anymore.
No, I have a 4-foot Pokemon plush that's worth about that much. There you go. So, I love people who buy weird things for lots of money. Me too.
True.
I love it. Yeah, but Sonic, we've seen a couple. We've sold a couple Sonic dolls that were worth like $40-$50. So
I don't remember that, but
I can understand it. And Jimmy sold that one Lion King plush for like $300. So
I remember that.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still here. But if they made a live Cabbage Patch movie, would you watch it, Sarah? Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I've watched some of the VHS like ones that they put on YouTube. Those Cabbage Patch Kids are mean.
Yeah, no, they are. Didn't they make fun of one of the Cabbage Patches?
Yeah, with the girl with the glasses, Norma Jean. They totally like made fun of her, poor girl. They're like, "You're never gonna amount to anything." I was like, seriously?
That would so be bullying nowadays.
That was not even that old. I think that one might have came out in like the 90s. Well, I guess the 90s are like 30 years ago.
Back when kids could take a little jabbing here and there.
Like, oh man, yeah, the poor cabbie. They made fun of him or her, Norma Jean.
Yeah. Crap, I'm way late. Can you please go over what I missed verbatim? Yes. Yeah.
Go back and watch the replay tomorrow.
Yeah, seriously.
Listen to it in the car.
We're just complaining about what's been happening with eBay. So, Norma Jean's squeal in the Carrie remake.
Sequel.
Norma Jean's sequel in the Carrie remake. Oh yeah.
Carrie the movie.
Yes, ma'am. There you go. Which one? Did they? The original was the best.
Carrie?
Yeah, the original.
Oh, that movie is so freaking like when they dump the pig's blood on her. Ugh. Yep. Oh my god, that looked like real blood.
That book was way more disturbing than the movie.
I kind of want to watch it now, but let's wait till Halloween.
That book was ridiculously disturbing.
I've never read it.
It's Stephen King's books. You got to really, really love Stephen King books to read Stephen King books. He is so overly descriptive that there are times, like when I read It, there's times where like you literally could take like 5 pages and turn to the next one and you didn't miss anything. Because he spent 5 pages describing like a 13-second scene. And so it gets to be, some of his books are just ridiculous as far as like descriptions go. Matt, hey, let's see. Can watch it on Halloween with Frankenpatch. Yeah, that's true. You're going to have to make a Frankenpatch. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just reading to see what they made the blood out of in Carrie. Cairo syrup and food coloring.
Yeah, that's what...
the filming took 1,000 gallons of fake blood.
You know what Cairo syrup is?
Yeah, it's in it. Like
corn syrup.
Like corn syrup. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you imagine how sticky that was?
That's what they just said. They said that it was really hard because it kept getting stuck to her skin under the lights, and it took like 10 takes. Yeah. So they ended up using 1,000 gallons total.
That sucks.
How would you like to be dumped on with red colored?
Was that Jamie
syrup?
Lee?
The girl?
Yeah.
No, I forget her name.
Didn't Jamie Lee remake it? Wasn't she Carrie in one of the movies?
Oh, maybe.
I thought she was.
Sissy Spacek, that's her name.
That's right.
It's cold!
It's a totally different type of corn, but it is corn. So.
Wild. How would you like to be dumped on with like red corn syrup over and over again?
I'll be honest with you. If I was getting paid the kind of money that actors and actresses get paid to do that,
I get syrup dumped on me.
Yeah, let's go for it. You need another
Dump it on.
Dump
it on.
$6.5 million for this? Dump away.
3 hours later.
Sure. I don't care. Yeah, it was Sissy.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Jamie Lee was the sister?
No, Sissy Spacek. Sissy Spacek is the one that was Carrie.
Jamie Lee did play Carrie, right? I'm not making this up.
I don't know, honestly. I've only seen the original. I don't know. You know what? You're right, Adam. I'm going to tell you this for once. We ordered DoorDash the other day. We ordered pizza, and there was like this super coupon thing where you could get stuff from 7-Eleven. It was basically like free. So I ordered like 8 of these 7-Eleven drinks, the orange ones and this pomegranate.
Oh, no. She was.
Sorry. I drank it. I thought it was good, and then Adam's like, "It tastes like medicine, like cough medicine." It does. This tastes like child's cough medicine.
Yeah, it's awful. No, she was in Prom Night. That's the movie I'm thinking of.
Oh, yes.
Similar. Yeah. I've been paid to be dumped on.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay. What's up, Danica? If they are paying me millions, I'll probably do 90% of what they tell me. Yeah, Jamie Lee's definitely Halloween.
Halloween.
Had him clip that. You're right, and cherish it.
You're right. I don't. This is nasty. If you guys have this at 7-Eleven, it legit tastes like Child's Dimetap.
No, Dimetap tastes way better. I'm just telling you right now.
It's
grape
not good.
Dimetap is the shit.
Dimetap.
I loved grape Dimetap. Loved it. I could have drank the whole bottle. There's 2 medicines I loved when I was a kid and couldn't understand why I couldn't have more of it. Grape Dimetap and the pink penicillin that you got after you had an infection. The pink stuff that tasted like cherry, strawberry, or whatever. So good.
Bubblegum.
It was so good.
Do you remember when we first started going out, I would get Child's cold medicine and just drink it out of the bottle when I was sick?
Yes. I thought you never got sick, though.
I don't, but if I thought I was, I would just get a Child's thing of cough medicine and I would just drink it out of the bottle.
Number one bullshit guy.
That sounds bad, doesn't it? I would just drink cough medicine out of the bottle.
I leave for 1 minute, and what's going on? Not like that, guys. It was an ice bucket challenge. What were you guys thinking? Well, you said I've been paid to be dumped on. So I think what we were all thinking was
seriously.
Please do not share more. I'm totally unsure. I love Pepto. See? There you go. Flintstone vitamins,
yes!
They were good. Yeah. Remember the Tropicana orange vitamins, the little orange gummies? Those were really good too.
No.
Yeah, they were
I'm gonna order some Flintstone vitamins.
See? Pink Child's amoxicillin. I could drink the whole bottle and I'd be sick.
That was bubblegum flavor.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think all that antibiotic is good if you were chugging that.
No, I didn't. My mom wouldn't let me. But it tasted so good. I remember specifically going up to her and going, "Can I have more of this, the medicine?" And she's like, "No." Sarah MIckied Adam's drink. She probably did.
Oh my God, Flintstone vitamins. Flintstone vitamins are literally $7.50 now. When I was growing up, they were like $3.99.
Spoke of you earlier. So excited for you. Yeah. The van or the bus is coming right along. I've been following along as well.
Yeah,
I didn't see that though. Danica, did you get it started? Because I saw you guys were having trouble starting it again. Wait, is the bus going to make an appearance in September? Ooh. No, you couldn't do that and stay in a hotel. That would be difficult.
I'm definitely getting Flintstone vitamins off Amazon.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just want to eat some of them. Is that wrong?
You're not getting them for the vitamins. You're just getting them so that you can eat them.
Yeah. How many do you think?
You know you can overdose on vitamins, right?
Right, but
you can make yourself very sick.
How many do you think I can eat? Like probably 2 a day because I'm like twice the size of a child.
I don't think. I think
my body needs more.
Yeah, go follow this lady on Instagram, and I don't remember if you did make some YouTube videos about it, but yeah, follow this lady. She's building a reseller bus. It's pretty cool. Yeah, YouTube and Instagram. There's some stuff.
Yeah, I just added it to my cart in Amazon, and it says your subtotal of your shopping cart is $317. That's because I put like 4 coffee makers in my cart today, because I'm thinking about getting another coffee maker. So
why?
What do you mean? We only have 3.
What are you getting?
Oh, you'll see. No, you won't see. I didn't buy anything. But I do have I do have a bunch of coffee makers in my
what kind of what like a Keurig, another espresso machine?
No. There's these cold brewers that make coffee.
It's cold brew is easy. Yeah, you just put ice in a glass.
These ones are rapid.
And
these
brew
ones are
the
rapid.
coffee.
No, it gets watered down that way.
How do you think they make it at Starbucks?
They have a machine that makes it.
You can't brew coffee cold.
Yes, you can. They have a machine that does it. It was broken there the other day. So I couldn't get it. They have a machine. They said our cold brew machine is broken. They have an electric rapid cold brewer right here. That is a thing. Why would they call it cold brew?
So let me get this straight. You want to get another coffee maker so you can make cold brew coffee.
Yeah.
That you'll make every now and again. Yeah. But the majority of the time you'll just go to Starbucks and get your coffee.
Yeah. So you're telling me you're telling me that you want to buy 3 gas grills, 2 grills, and a smoker, that you only use the smoker like once a year.
No. There's 3 different grills out there. One's a
How
gas,
often do you use them?
a gas and a charcoal grill.
How often
with
do
a
you use
regular flame.
When was the last time you used that one?
Then there's the smoker.
Tell me, when was the last time you used that one?
A while ago. Then there's the smoker, which smokes meat. Then there's the griddle, which is a flat top grill, which I'm thinking about getting rid of it.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm thinking about getting rid of it because it's not.
Get it out of here.
It's not good. I don't like it. So, I make cold brew in my fridge.
But he had to have that. He had it in his mind the one day, and he's like, "We need to go get it right now."
See, Purple's got you. Just brew it, stick it in the fridge. Got it started, then it unstarted. Parasitic draw somewhere. Got it. Terry used to stuff Flintstone vitamins in his sock before school during 2nd grade till my mom found one I left in my sock.
Why though?
Why would you put them in your sock? Saving them for later? It heats the water up before it's cold. Whatever. Oh, Sarah, just MIckie him and then you'll get the coffee machine. I'm filming for YouTube, but it won't be out until the bus is finished. No time for editing now. Got it. But you do have stuff on your YouTube about the initial when you guys bought the bus, right? That's what I was telling Monchu here. Oh, this is how it happens, Adam. Abort, sir. Let's see. Yes, woke up just in time for a fight. Let me get the popcorn. What are you sleeping for right now? Push the girl down the hill.
He's probably sleeping because he got up at a normal hour.
Live stream F-edited videos. No clue. She always tells me about it. I don't remember. Terry's smuggling. He's selling Flintstone vitamins to the kids that don't get the Flintstone vitamins.
The purple ones were the best, right? Mm-mm. So good.
No way. Purple ones were the best. The red ones were the best.
Purple is the best of everything.
Was it one color, one shape? I can't remember. Or was it like just colors and then random shapes?
I think it was colors and random shapes.
I think so too, because I feel like I would have known if like Fred was always yellow or something.
Right. But
they didn't really look like the Flintstones either.
Oh, they did. They did. They did a good job. Yes, they did.
Barely.
Yes, they did. They totally looked like them. That was the best looking vitamin I ever saw.
Barely.
No, not barely. Let's look them up.
I can't wait to see.
Let's look them up.
What's up, Jackass Retro? Better late than never. Appreciate it. Yes, and if by normal hour you mean 3:40 p.m., yep, I did.
Oh, God.
Nice.
I thought you were going to be like, I got up at like 7.
Well done, sir. Well done. I approve of the long nap you took. Hey, last one to hit the like button is a rotten egg. Do it. Hit that like button. We'd appreciate it.
All right, here we go.
Anyways, we got 18 likes, 35 watching. I think we can do better than that.
Here's the supplement.
Let's see what it looks like. Are you pulling up Google Images? Because come on, those don't look.
That's Fred.
Back it up a little.
That's Fred. That's Wilma. That's Pebbles. Or no, is that Bam Bam?
See,
that's a dinosaur.
What's the dinosaur? What's the bottom one? That's Barney on the left.
Barney's wife Betty.
That's Bam Bam.
That's Bam Bam, and then that one up there is Pebbles. Those are great.
Those are the nicest looking vitamins.
These are enlarged to show texture.
They don't look like that. They didn't. I don't remember they look like that.
Yes, they did. These are legit.
Oh wow. I hate the purple. Yeah, I don't like the purple ones either.
Oh, come on. Why are you hating on purple?
Sarah likes all purple stuff. Like, she loves fake grape. Like when we get popsicles, she's the purple. She eats the, which is great.
I love fake
It's
grape.
great because I don't like it, and normally I leave the purple one. So Sarah always eats
Fake grape Kool-Aid, fake grape Crystal Light, fake grape popsicles, fake grape everything.
I think it's just there's two types of people. There are people that like fake grape, and there are people that don't. And
fake grape lollipops.
And then the people that like fake banana, I just don't understand
Fake banana tastes like bleach.
No, it doesn't. It just tastes awful, though.
No, it tastes like bleach.
The fake banana flavor, like the cheap popsicle fake banana flavor,
Tastes like bleach.
It's a special place in hell for
like,
the guy who invented that.
It tastes like bleach.
So, let's see. I eat 3 of those a day. There you go. I love it. I ate those things like they were gourmet jelly beans.
Right?
Tommy slept in tonight without the workroom. There you go. Yeah, whoever came up with the grape flavor should have been fired, but it sucked
It's
somehow.
so good.
Flintstone suppositories. God. Fake grape flavor is great. Applebee's diner probably.
He hates Applebee's.
He does hate Applebee's. Mark, I think you're using those the wrong way. Yes, I think so too. Yep, the girls wanted to watch a movie. We laid on the couch and all 3 gone in no time. Nice work. Well done, sir. I also got a nap in today. I was out of it after dinner.
I don't nap.
You do. You have. Sarah gets angry after she naps.
Yeah. Oh, I found the best picture of Flintstone vitamins. Look at these ones. These are good looking.
That's a promo pic is what that is.
So it's allowed
Somebody
to be.
didn't take those out of the jar. They looked so bad out of the jar in the 80s.
Wah, wah, wah.
Can you find like a vintage photo? Because I'm sure.
Well, I could probably find a vintage photo, but why is Flintstone vitamins on an obesity help website?
That's not good. They're probably not even vitamins. They're probably just like some sort of like.
They're just straight sugar.
Yeah, straight
Just
sugar.
legit sugar. Colored sugar.
Yeah. The old high C grape was awful. The fruit punch was delish.
Oh my god, it was so good. Fruit punch is nasty.
Sarah doesn't like fruit punch at all.
I hate fruit punch.
Sarah doesn't like cherry or fruit punch. But yeah, no, I agree with you, Susan. High C grape is terrible. Kool-Aid grape isn't bad. I did like Kool-Aid grape when I was a kid, but not the best high C to date without ever going back is orange from McDonald's. Which, by the way, we've made it this entire live and we haven't talked about the big news that McDonald's talked about, that McDonald's announced today.
What, the Big Mac sauce?
The Big Mac sauce is available for dipping now.
But you have to order through the app. You can't get it just if you order through the drive-thru.
Yeah, because they're trying to get rid of people going to their stores. Sooner or later, every McDonald's is going to be robot run. So
ordering through the app is the best.
Yeah, but they made other changes apparently. So the rumor is that the other changes are they're going to be cooking, and I don't know if you're going to like this. So you better hold on.
Who, me?
Yeah. They're taking the reconstituted onions and they're cooking them on the burger now.
Oh, that's okay.
So they're flopping the frozen burgers onto the grill, and then they're putting onions on the burgers, and then they're doing that thing, whatever that, I don't know what that thing is.
I mean, that's fine, whatever. I always get extra reconstituted, though.
They changed the bun. Now it's supposedly like brioche kind of bun.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. And supposedly the cheese is cheesier. No.
The cheese is cheesier. Well, did this happen today? This happened today.
Yes. I was stuck at a softball. My 10-year-old daughter had a game that started at 8 p.m. till 10. Flintstone suppositories. I can hear Fred making that commercial. Hey, Barn, want to try this out?
Strawberry shortcake McFlurry?
They might. Sarah doesn't seem like
do.
She's happy about our nap. She seems like the type to give us the stink eye after a good nap. She totally is. Totally. Sarah, after I take a nap, she's like, well, you're just going to sleep all day. Like, I listed 150 postcards, but I took a 20-minute nap, and she's like, I'm going to sleep all day. When Sarah gets a nap and she wakes up, she's angry. You just got to stay out of Sarah's way after she takes a nap. In the late 80s, we mixed boiled shroom water with grape Kool-Aid. I cannot consume anything grape flavored.
What is happening?
Oh, dear, Ansley. Did you see little Kool-Aid men running around? Too much info.
What is happening?
How are the pins? They're good.
We sold one.
We sold one already. The pins are awesome. McDonald's pins. We got Mark found some. We have about 300 McDonald's pins for sale on our eBay store, along with some menus and a few other things, and then also a bunch of brand new gift cards that are still packaged.
We haven't put them up yet.
We're not sure 100% certain what to do with those yet. But yeah, awesome. We appreciate it. I can't wait for the robot run. They'll get the orders right. Yeah, and the burger will probably be stacked correctly too, instead of that like cockeyed burger that you get where like the bun isn't really on the burger anymore. Wait, we won't have the punched burger anymore.
The punched burger.
Yeah, you ever get that burger from McDonald's where it looks like the guy just haymakered it right after he made it? My grandkids hate onions. Is that what it's called? A burger press, I guess. Oh, welp, I'm hungry now. Thanks. Yeah.
It is called a burger press.
There better not be seeds. No seeds on the bun.
Like
McDonald's
seeds.
only changes anything if it's cheaper, so less quality. Yeah, that's true. Probably.
The cheese is cheesier.
The cheese is cheesier. That sounds like a Johnstown recipe. Yeah. That's my kind of Kool-Aid, Ansley. Sarah, what is happening?
What is happening?
Nothing like ordering a Big Mac and constantly coming home just one patty. Yeah, right. I've done that before. My favorite, but thus far, was when we went on vacation and we were on the road, and we got McDonald's, and the burgers that Sarah pulled out of the bag were the most ridiculous things.
McDonald's? Or are you talking about?
Oh no, that was Hardee's.
Yes. Oh my God, those buns were the stalest buns I ever had in my life.
And the burgers were just like, Wah.
And there was so much ketchup on them. Do you remember? That was the saddest restaurant I had ever seen. I honestly was so depressed when I was in there waiting for my burgers. I thought I might even cry. It was very so sad in there.
Yeah, it was.
It was like in some backwoods town of West Virginia.
And the food was so bad. So
broken down trucks with 2 wheels in the parking lot.
Yeah. Mickey D's George. Yeah, it's basically what it is. Grandma, new name for me. Hi, Grandma.
What's up, Grandma?
My son was being naughty in the 80s. He climbed up on the cabinets and got in the one over the fridge. He was hunting for Flintstone vitamins. He found my pop box.
Dang, Grandma, you're wild.
The jackass says, and yet still better than Applebee's. He was a little fatty that would eat a whole bottle if I didn't hide them. Oh dear, Grandma. Oh yeah, that's funny.
Grandma, you're wild.
He didn't eat any of the pot, did he? That would have been bad. And then he was instantly a lot more hungry. Yeah. Now, didn't we go to a McDonald's once too that was just horrendous?
I don't know.
I'm remembering I'm remembering the one time I remember you unwrapping a double cheeseburger and essentially peeling it off of the paper because the bun was so cockeyed that all the cheese was stuck to the paper.
Yeah. That's just that happens a lot. Really.
I don't understand how that happens so frequently at McDonald's. I understand that they assemble them all the same. It's all really easy. But even if you assembled it, really even if you assembled it incorrectly, once you wrapped it, it would kind of smash back together so that it would, stack up correctly.
Well, for me, you know how much I love McDonald's. I don't care if the burger's falling off the bun. I don't care if the bun's stale. I don't care if it's cold. I love it. I love McDonald's. I love it so much.
I'm loving it. Is what you're saying?
That's me. I should be their spokesperson.
There you go. let's see. Good night, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. I heard that the vitamins help the pot eye. Ansley said I ate my dad's pot brownies when I was 7. The entire pan.
Oh my god.
How stoned were you?
Look, you have to look real quick. Look over here. The cat's on the windowsill, and there's also cabbie heads.
Is that the baby?
Say hi. You can barely see her. She's like, what's happening?
The cabbie heads, look, I'm sorry, wait, go back. You
What?
have the one cabbie head positioned so perfectly that whenever you get up in the middle of the night and everything's dark, it's lighting up from the bottom of them. So it's like, when someone holds a flashlight under there while they're telling a scary
I
story.
see. Yeah, those ones are probably ready now. I need a craft because I'm like, I don't have enough bodies. I need a craft what I can do with the heads that's not creepy.
That's going to be tough. So, isn't that a normal McDonald's double cheeseburger? Yeah. Well, now he eats the pot and makes me take the vitamins.
Oh, there's a bug. She's going after the bug.
It's not the assembly that's the problem. It's when they throw it down the line. Okay. When you get that In-N-Out burger, that cheese kind of sticks to the paper, but it still stays Grace. Thanks.
Wrapper cheese.
Rubbing it in. I will say that Ed, I don't know if you missed this, but we got the neighborhood double burger from Applebee's, and it's kind of.
I want that again.
It's kind of in and outy.
I want that.
It's very close to a double. So, I go to fast food. I go into a fast food meal expecting a dumpster fire. Anything above that is a pleasant surprise. That's true. Half the time the burger isn't even wrapped at my one.
Well,
they just hand it to you out the window. They're like, "Here you go. Here's a burger."
Our double cheeseburgers come in boxes now.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Who'd have thought that would have been better for the environment? Some of these environmentalist things, you're just like, that's not better for the. There's no way.
Hey. I thought she had a bug in her mouth.
You need a McDonald's sponsor. We do. Yeah, we do. We would be exceptionally fat if we had a McDonald's.
I love McDonald's. I want to get it now.
It's like, Danicus, I love McDonald's too.
I know, it's so good.
I wasn't fat, but when I was little, I climbed the cabinets and ate half a box of chocolate X-Lax. I don't remember what happened after that, but I assume it was just like eating at Applebee's.
You guys are funny. We need Paul in here. I know it's his birthday, so he probably won't come in.
He might still be live too.
He's so funny. He says such funny stuff too.
I would assume that most fast food workers are stoned. I think them showing up is their trophy for the day. Okay, there you go. Trina, hello. I'm from Casey, Missouri, and it's the only drive-through for me. If you go inside the lobby, you're going to witness a customer molly wrapping a cashier on the regular. What is molly whopping?
I have no idea.
Molly whopping. That's a new one. What are you doing with the heads?
Oh, they have pox, which is like a defect in the vinyl, so they have spots. So I have acne cream on their heads, and the sunlight fades the pox. So those ones should probably be about ready. But I don't have enough bodies because, I have bought some of the bodies like this. They don't have butts anymore. So I have to fix their butt. So this one is fine. I'll fix this one's butt. But, some bodies are too far gone. So I don't have, enough bodies for the heads. So I had to get rid of some bodies. Yeah, eventually I will, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I won't. I don't know.
Ansley said, I'm very stoned. I pushed the couch to the love seat and slept. And then there was Dorito flakes everywhere, I imagine, too. Lighting up the bottom in the dark. Oh, hell no.
They're just cabbie heads. They're cute.
Did that work?
What?
Did you hear a sound effect?
No.
Oh, hell no.
There we go. Make planners out of the heads.
I know, that's too creepy, though. My cabbie people aren't going to like that.
Rapper Cheese, new album coming out in July.
Rapper Cheese!
It'll never replace the true Double Double. No, it won't, but it's close. I remember when everything came in a box at MIccie's, the styrofoam boxes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Loved the styrofoam boxes.
Yeah.
And then they had that one for the big breakfast that had a styrofoam lid on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was awesome. And then styrofoam became bad for the environment, which I'm sure it is. So they stopped that. But yeah, we have boxes instead of the wrappers for our double cheeseburger. So now we don't have wrapper cheese. We have
and
box.
the big breakfast comes on like a plastic like tray with like a clear lid now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of want the big breakfast.
I thought the big breakfast came with a biscuit, but it doesn't. It comes with a sad English muffin.
No. Well, yeah. I think there's a couple ones you can pick from.
There's one that just is like meat and eggs.
Yeah, there's the big breakfast with muffin. Then there's without. Then there's with muffin and hot cake.
Yes.
That seems wild.
Yeah, and
there's one with steak?
Ew.
I want that.
That disgusting steak patty that they put on that steak bagel.
No, but the steak bagel is so good.
Oh, yes, it is good. It tastes good, but it doesn't. Looking at it, you're like, this is going to kill. This is going to kill me. I'm going to die after I eat this.
Oh, I've seen much.
Remember that sauce has like a green tint to it too?
Yeah, why does it look green?
It doesn't look appetizing. It is good. And a very good hangover food, I might add. Because whatever's in your system is immediately flushed out of it.
I almost want to get hungover just to eat that.
Trees are a renewable resource, Adam. Boxes are better than plastic or style. Yeah, but the double cheeseburgers used to come in paper wrapping. And I would think that would be better for the environment than the box. Maybe I'm wrong. What's up, Mountain State? Gulf Coast is here. Yo, what's happening?
Oh, can I interrupt real quick before I forget because it's getting towards the end. I just want to. Can I do this? I'm gonna go in. I'm sorry. I'm gonna drop the link again because the auction is back up for the Cabbage Patch Commonwealth Picker. For Gary Sinise veterans because something happened and the person couldn't pay and it was a very good reason why they couldn't pay. So it is back up for auction again. So I'm going to put the link in the chat if anyone is interested in because I know you guys were bidding last time, but I just wanted to make sure I mentioned it again.
There you go.
But go back to your McDonald's talk because you know I love McDonald's. I got to put the link in.
There we go. Trina says, I'm all about the breakfast hash brown at McDonald's, though. The hash brown is the shit. I will give you that. Unless I've had it where, like, it's either been sitting for too long and extremely oily, but if it's crispy and just out, so good. You're right. They should really consider selling that hash brown all the time because I bet I would sub it for fries every now and again. For sure. Paul is right. There's another that matter. Paul is right here. There's another that matters. Yeah. Paul, Paul's this guy too, you know. Hello. This is also Paul. Not Paul Philly Flipper, but his name is Paul.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Not dirty. Search Almost Live Burger Gun on YouTube. Same local Seattle comedy from the 80s. It's pretty funny. Okay. It's just a white girl butt, but advertised that way. Yeah.
This here we go. But see, this is what it's supposed to look like.
There you go.
This one, look at this girl. She's got a huge head. She has some problems. I need to like shave. I have to shave her legs.
She's got the winner look.
She does. I need to definitely. She needs shave. And see her ankle. Her ankle blue.
She's got a lymphedema leg.
So she needs some help. And I have some extra stuffing. I need to take her head off because it's very wobbly. So she's going to get this put in her.
Yeah, she needs a lot
later. Yeah.
What's wrong with his butt? Hi, Ping. BBLs for the cabbies. Should I know what that is? Is it dirty? Did I just put a dirty comment up?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Brazilian butt lift.
Got it. I ate a whole pan of pot brownies at 13, but it wasn't on accident. Ben, is that you on TikTok writing your king board to storage to pull orders? Long board to storage. Got it. The MCDLT box was the best. Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Adam doesn't even like tomatoes.
I don't like tomatoes, but you're right on that. It is. Hot one on the side, cold on the other. That's right.
Yeah.
Next time you go to In-N-Out, make sure to get the 4x4. Is it four
Next time I go to
patties and 4
In-N-Out,
slices
that'll
of
probably be
cheese?
like in 20 years.
Nah, probably not. I have a feeling we'll be out that way at some point. The hot cake breakfast used to come with a biscuit. I knew it. I knew that it used to come with a biscuit.
Yeah, I guess it's an English muffin now.
But it's the same English muffin they use for the McMuffin. So it's like this sad English muffin with this like oil butter on it. 90s Arch Deluxe hype.
I don't remember
the 90s Arch Deluxe.
I think I remember it.
Trina, what was the 90s Arch Deluxe? I can't remember. I'm still mad that they got rid of the Big and Tasty.
I know.
Tommy, what are you talking about? I'm half here. You guys got me hungry. I'm eating ice cream, cookies and cream. Oh, jealous.
Oh, it looks good. It kind of looks like... I mean, everything looks good to me from McDonald's.
I'm getting the Rocky Road. Be right back. Thank you. Sarah's the greatest.
Thanks!
Here's the cabbie link for those of you that want to.
Yes. It's going to Gary Sinise Foundation, and I think Reagan, Kevin's daughter, is picking another charity for part of it. I think
it's an animal charity. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to bid, you get a cabbie, and you get some stickers and a thing that I painted.
Mountain State agrees you're the bomb. She's been working the corner, the cabbie. Oh, how did they lose their butt crack?
The stitching comes out. Like, it's a stitch that, like, it goes like this, like it goes through, and you just have to pull it tight and like, woo. Yeah. I had to fix someone's butt the other day.
She's always fixing cabbie butts, especially Jessmar cabbie butts.
Yeah, they always pop out for some reason. I don't know why. The Jessmars always do. But
Marketplace Boutique says that cabbie. She needs some help.
She needs everything. Like, I'm telling you, she needs more stuffing. Her head's huge. She needs her legs shaved. Look at that. Yeah. She's. But this will all come off with a sweater shaver.
Yeah. Well, yes, it's huge. It's missing a crack. The fuzzies, don't they just come off?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I just
damn
use
it! Now
a lint shaver.
Damn it! Now I want ice cream. Ooh, I remember the Arch Deluxe. Do you? What is it? I can't remember.
It's just like it looks almost like the Big and Tasty.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
I'm mad they got rid of the dollar menu at Mickey D's. And if there was a dollar menu for Mickey D's right now, it'd be like half a chicken nugget for $1. Everything's too damn expensive.
Half a chicken nugget.
Oh, I have peach cobbler ice cream I just bought. Be right back. There you go. Like it. And there's no such thing as the dollar menu anywhere. Yeah. No, there was a dollar menu at one time. He's saying not now. There's no possibility. It'd be like a quarter of a half a chicken nugget. You could make your own Cabbage Patch Human Centipede.
I don't think so.
How about no?
There you go. You get to. I always like their tea and their apple pie. Mountain State, I used to love their apple pie. But now they don't fry it anymore, so it's not crispy. It's just like this warm, disgusting cinnamon bread with applesauce in it. It's just bad. The Arch Deluxe had a better bun, better secret sauce and onions. Interesting. I don't remember this one. Oh.
I see it here now.
Yeah. Half a nugget, yeah. It's a Big Mac without the extra bun pretty much. Okay. Yeah. The bacon was peppery and bomb AF on the Arch Deluxe with bacon. Okay. Yeah. It was just a bacon cheeseburger with LTO and a mustard and mayo. That sounds awesome.
Well, you don't like tomato. No. You never like
no tomato, but the rest of it sounds good. Yeah.
Ew, that sounds yuck.
I like it. I'd do the pepper bacon on a Big Mac. That sounds good. I don't know. They're taking a risk. They might fail with this whole bun change thing. I know people love their buns.
I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be fine.
The sauce was a Dijon/mayo mix.
Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah.
That's when we have the menus that Mark sent us from McDonald's. They're Braille menus, and then there's also just picture menus, and it still had the snack wraps on it that I know people miss.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The snack wraps were just like a chicken tender with cheese and ranch dressing.
Yes, and lettuce.
Yeah, some sad lettuce.
I think there was onions in it too.
My sister used to love those. They were like her favorite thing.
Yeah. What's up, Roman? How's it going? We are getting pebble-sized hail right now. Ooh, that's bad for the paint job. Roman must be done clout chasing. It was to the squishy apple pie. I love the bacon cheeseburger. Oh yeah. The squishy apple pie is not good. They used to fry them, and they used to be crispy, and they used to be really good. Now they're just like everything. It's just crap. Can't find any good cards in baseball packs. What's up? Let's see. All right. Talking amongst themselves. I don't know. I think it's a risk because people really like those. Everybody loves McDonald's buns, so it could be a problem.
Maybe.
When I broke bitch in my 20s, I lived off of them snack wraps on the dollar menu.
Yeah, everyone loved
I love
those.
They were good. They were good. I wouldn't say they were bad. That's for sure. They were definitely good, but I don't know, why did they even get rid of them? They do that all the time with things at McDonald's. Like that,
of course.
the Polynesian sauce, like people went wild over that stuff.
Oh, I thought that was a Chick-fil-A.
No, I thought they had a Polynesian sauce at McDonald's too, or am I making this up?
No, you're not making it up.
And people went crazy for that stuff, and then they just got rid of it.
Because I think I remember a sauce like that.
Yeah. Dang, I'm hungry for no good reason. That's right. I'd rather the 2 for $2 Big Macs come back instead of the dollar menu. That was a good one. Yeah. I do like the, oh yeah, no. She's right. Danica's got it. The Szechuan sauce.
Yes, I just was looking up the discontinued McDonald's sauces.
Yeah. The Szechuan sauce was really good.
Yes, the Szechuan.
Oh yeah, the Big Mac snack wrap. That was really good.
Oh yeah, I love the Big Mac snack wrap. Bastards, why did you have to bring that up?
Say what? Oh. FML, I'm starving now. Oh, here we go. My go-to stoner food when I lived down south was Wendy's. They had 2 double cheeseburgers, but with gooey melted cheese. I would eat a dozen of those at a time. Got fat pretty quick. Yeah, my go-to stoner food would have been Jack in a Box in California because they were the best for that kind of food. They had
They're saying they discontinued hot mustard in 2015. That's not true. They still have it.
I don't know.
You're blurred out.
Yeah. It's his shirt. The bright shirts in this camera don't get along. There you go. Rick and Morty made that Szechuan sauce even more popular. They did. Yeah. You always leave here hungry. That's, yeah. You guys should know that now, right? In college, we lived off that. The 2 for $2 promo, lunch and dinner instead of the old school cafe. We used to have the 39-cent cheeseburgers. Remember that promo? 39-cent cheeseburgers at McDonald's.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I believe it was 39-cent cheeseburgers, and when we would go on road trips, we'd get like 30 of them. And we'd eat like 3 or 4 of them, and then they'd just sit in the back seat the whole way down the road and be like, hey, give me another one of those cheeseburgers. And then we'd eat them on the way to wherever we were going.
I think we used to get roast beef from Arby's because they were like $1. I don't remember. They
used to do the 5 for $5, not the regular roast beef, but the cheese. What's the cheese? The Vom cheese in the roast beef.
Oh yeah, it's nasty. Beef and cheddar.
Yeah, the beef and cheddars.
It tastes like someone threw up on a roast beef sandwich.
I used to get them, and I'm like, can I have the 5 for $5 beef and cheddars? Can you hold the cheddar? I don't want the cheddar. The cheddar's gross.
The cheddar is nasty.
There was something good at McDonald's. There was a lot of good stuff. McDonald's, there's never, their food is always really good. But it's not good for you, and you're not good for you to digest.
How many times have you complained about the quality at our McDonald's?
Because they suck.
Well, you just said it's always good.
No, the food always tastes good. It never doesn't. It always tastes good. I mean, that's why McDonald's is who they are. That their food tastes awesome, and people love it. But it's not good for you. It's very bad for you.
Who cares?
Jelly, why did you have to mention Wendy's gooey cheese? Oh my God, yes. Kelly, not Jelly. I miss McDonald Land cookies and fruit. And
I remember the
parfait.
cookies.
Yeah, I remember the cookies. We weren't allowed to get
They
cookies
didn't
unless
really
we were
have
good.
much flavor, but
We always were allowed to get cookies if we were good and didn't like punch a kid in the play area or something.
if we didn't punch a kid,
I mean, you get that jerk that's like, pushing people down the slide or blocking the tube.
Oh, that wasn't you?
No.
You weren't the one blocking the tube?
No, I wasn't. When I was really young, I wasn't a jerk.
When I was
in high school,
blockers.
When I was in high school, I was a jerk.
I hated those tube blockers.
Check the expiration date on that hot mustard. Ours has it. Nobody else has had it since 2012.
I know, right? I don't know. I like the hot mustard.
Wendy's was the shiz 20 years ago. Them salty square patties. That's right. I love the Kelly or jelly is fine. Basically, I live off of yogurt and mango smoothies. I'm totally rethinking my life now.
Wow.
Paul, it doesn't expire. Yeah, it probably doesn't. Beef and cheddar is gross. Yeah.
Yeah, nasty.
Yeah. Danica, I do not eat meat, but now I'm rethinking my life. McDonald's is good for you if you go there and eat after walking 10 miles. And you don't ever have to get an enema either. McDonald's does not always taste good. There are plenty of times you get cold burgers, stale buns, etc. Okay, I can say that. I haven't had McDonald's since I was a little kid. Wendy's is my jam. I had to lay off the Baconators because my cankle said, please stop. Oh, Tommy's bringing us back here. Tommy misses the Wendy's snack bar. God, I tore the garlic bread up on that thing. I forgot they had a snack bar.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was back in the late 80s, early 90s when snack bars were like the thing, or salad bars. Remember, like half the restaurants always had like salad bars, and they're like, our salad bar is only $3.99, and you can get a shitty salad. And
yeah.
like, and nobody ever ate more than like one or two salads from the salad bar. Like, we go to our local restaurant called Eaton Park. Has salad bars, and Sarah and I always get it when we go, and we hate their food. Like,
ew, God,
we don't ever go to their. We hate their food.
I'll never go back there again. It's terrible.
But like the salad bar is the same thing. You're like, oh, salad bar, sweet. I'm gonna have a salad. Maybe I'll get up and have another salad. Maybe I'll have some soup, and you have like one salad and half a bowl of soup, and you're like, this is stupid. Why did I get this? I should have just gotten extra fries.
I know. Yeah, their food's awful.
Baconators. I go from blocking the tube to sliding down it unconscious. Yes. My mama knew I'd be troubled teen after all the time I spent in the hamburger jail on their. That's right. Yes.
What about Burger Chef? Does anyone remember Burger Chef?
No. Was this? This must have been an East Coast thing.
A Burger Chef? Well, there was one. You know where? So I know you'll know if I described you where it is. You know where Century 3 Chevrolet is on Lebanon Church Road?
Yeah.
No one else is going to know where that is. But it was like, I don't know, up until the mid-90s. But they had a toppings bar at Burger Chef. So it was kind of like Roy Rogers in that regard. So, I don't know. I love Burger Chef.
Oh, you're never going to guess who they are now.
What?
Take it. Give me a fast food restaurant that you think might have bought them.
Burger King?
Nope.
I don't know.
You're going to be so sad to find out who bought them.
What?
Hardee's.
Oh my God. And there's stale buns. Hardee's.
Wendy's is actually not bad. I agree. McDonald's needs to sponsor this live. Unlimited cheeseburgers. I agree with you, but we'd be so large.
We'd be so large.
Only rich people can afford Wendy's, Roman. Their fries suck. I'm sorry. Their fries are terrible.
Their fries aren't good.
They had that commercial that was like, people prefer our fries 3-1 to McDonald's. You're so full of shit.
No,
McDonald's have the best fries, hands down. Animal cracker cookies in the little zoo train box with the string. That's what McDonald's cookies taste like. Yes.
Only they were more like flavorless, I feel like.
I love the description. The little zoo train with the string. That's perfect.
You don't remember that?
Oh, yeah. No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's the perfect description. You had that little string and you carried it around like an idiot. But yeah, they were great. And all the kids wanted one. Yeah, they were awesome. Them, and there were two things that would get you really, really a lot of attention at the lunch table. One was the animal crackers in the little box with the string. The other one was Mother's iced animal crackers.
Mother's?
Yeah, those pink and white iced animal crackers with the sprinkles on them.
I didn't know they were called Mother's.
I think it's Mother's.
You probably are right. I never heard of
those. Were so good and still are, I hope. But I haven't had them in years.
Still are, I hope.
Well, I haven't. When was the last time I bought them?
Well, there's that box sitting right over there.
No, there's not. They don't come in a box. They come in a bag. So
I never heard of this.
Try. Oh, you never had those?
I don't know. No, I mean, I've seen them. I just don't. I never ate them.
Oh
I
my
know they're called Mothers.
So good. They're the best.
I don't know.
That was Yellow Cup Wendy's times. Yep, with the square logo. Cece's Pizza Buffet.
I've never been to one.
I've never been to one either. Because they opened here and then they shut them all down like a year
later. Let's see where the closest one is. I think we should go.
There's one in Myrtle Beach.
Let's get a road trip in. Well, that's a little far.
Yeah. The playground at McDonald's was fun. What the hell ever happened? I don't know. And Pizza Hut Buffet was great. Stoner Treat. Yeah. Pizza Hut Buffet was awesome.
Do they still have it?
Pizza. Some of them do. I never saw a snack bar at Wendy's. You might... Well, you never.
There's only one.
That was like late 80s, early 90s, Danica.
Guess where there's one in Pennsylvania. Guess where it is?
Philly.
Lancaster.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because our friends went there whenever they couldn't go to the other one.
Did they?
Yeah, that's right.
What about Ohio? Where's the ones in Ohio? Cincinnati and Fairfield. Those are too far.
Oh, there we go. When we go to the reseller meetup, we'll all just go to Cece's.
What about West Virginia?
Never. The Wendy's snack bar was like late 80s, early 90s. And I don't know if it was a snack bar more than it was a salad bar. Miss Wendy's baked. They don't have the baked potatoes anymore?
I don't think so.
Bearded Poketube, are you telling me they got rid of the baked potatoes? I got Pizza Hut opening up down the street by summer. Really? They were the only fast food place to get a baked spud at. I think they still have them.
Really?
Yeah. If you get there still conscious. Burger Chef became Burger King in my hometown in Connecticut. Yeah, it said Hardee's bought them out. I've never had Burger Chef. I feed the goats animal crackers, chuckle inside every time I grab a handful of them. You're eating animals.
You're wild.
Well, opening a Pizza Hut, they close them.
I know. They're closing the one by my mom. They're making it Chipotle. There's
a running joke in Pittsburgh that there's so many different businesses that are in old Pizza Huts, but they're clearly old Pizza Huts. Like they keep the same architecture of the building and then like paint the roof green or something, and you're like, look, it's a green Pizza Hut that's now a pawn shop.
Oh, there's a website all about that. It's called like used-to-be-a-pizzahut.com.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, but there's
like
a bunch of abandoned ones still around here.
Yeah, or something. It's used to
be
a Pizza Hut.
They got rid of the baked potato in the 90s?
Really?
What is happening?
What is happening?
I know, I was shocked, Tommy. Anyone old enough to remember Noggles? They became Del Taco. No, you must be West Coast, Trina. We don't have Del Taco here. Or Noggles. I don't remember either one of them. Tell us more, though. Oh. Five Guys have the best fries. It's only for rich people. Five Guys fries are very good. The Cajun fries. You gotta
get the Cajun are the best.
Roman, if you can afford Wendy's, you can afford Five Guys. Our Pizza Hut is now at Chipotle and Jersey Mike's.
The one by my mom's is turning into a Chipotle.
There you go. Oh, yeah, those animal crackers always caught my friend's attention, along with the hot Cheetos, of course. And that was middle school currency to try. Yeah, absolutely.
The hot Cheetos with the lemon, I never knew about that until Ed told me about it. So delicious. Now I'm in the mood for that.
They are just as good as you remember, Adam. I had them last week, the animal crackers. Thank you. State College has a Cece's, I think.
No, I think it's closed because they said there's only one in the whole state, and it's in Lancaster.
I've been to Cece's once, not impressed. That's what everybody said about it too. Is that it's food. It's like Golden Corral. Like you're like it's edible. I wouldn't say anything else about it. So, Mother Circus cookies. Tommy will treat. Yeah, Tommy will treat at the reseller. Tommy, you going to the reseller rally? I love their baked potato and chili with cheese. Yeah, I actually like their baked potato too. I'm kind of mad. I never get it.
Well, maybe they still have it. Let's look. Maybe they have it.
Forget the reseller rally. Can we get a food rally? Yeah, there you go. That'll be sponsored by Pittsburgh.
Are there going to be food trucks? Are there going to be food trucks?
No, I think there's food on the boat. I don't know. I don't remember. Let's see.
Can there be food trucks on the boat?
Paul, me, and Tommy will go to Wendy's. It's cheaper. I'm about done with all of you. No. I don't expect the Pizza Hut to last long. The strip mall was renovating and adding a Wawa with Pizza Hut next door to it. Yeah, the Wawa will kick its ass. They still have baked potatoes in our Wendy's in Ohio. See, I thought they had them here. I swear.
They do. They do.
Yeah, see, it must be your area, Bearded Poketuber.
They have all kinds. They have the sour cream, the bacon and cheese, the chili cheese. Now I want the chili cheese baked potato.
I remember Nongos, lots of Del Taco. Yeah, we don't have them here. I love Del Taco was okay. It's interesting to be able to order a taco and a burrito at the same place. So. They had the baked potatoes till like 2015-ish. Yeah, they still have them here. Right. Those lemon hot Cheetos are the best. Of course, you get the regular hot Cheetos, then you then put actual lemon juice. The ones with lemon included are not good.
Yeah, I put the lemon juice on them too. And I always eat them with chopsticks so my hands don't turn red.
Golden trough. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Cece's was good when it was $2.99. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that it's all relative. Like, now it's like $15. Get out of here. That's the thing too, is that if it's cheap enough, it doesn't matter. But nah, yeah, I don't know about that. Remember when KFC and Taco Bell teamed up and worked out of the same building / drive-thru? We have one still. There's one near our friend's house. Yeah, KFC Taco Bell.
There's one near Robinson too.
There is?
Yeah. I was driving Uber
I thought they were
Eats,
just next door to each other.
No, they're in the same building.
They're owned by the same company.
And the people that work at that one are jerks. I hate them.
I double checked as well. We definitely have baked potatoes still here. There you go. Damn, I'll have to scout out more Wendy's. I need a Wendy's baked potato.
That's the one I was just looking at. And listen to this. Listen to this description: hot and fluffy potato, chopped with Wendy's meaty, flavorful.
Can you start this over?
What? Right. Add music to it. It's too loud. They can't hear me.
Stop. Okay.
Hot and fluffy potato, topped with Wendy's signature meaty, flavorful chili, creamy cheese sauce, and shredded cheese. This will be your best, bud.
I like them French fried potatoes. Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
I was waiting on that one.
They're all fluffy.
Let's see. Cece's Pizzas was nothing to write home about, but the all-you-can-eat buffet was cheap. It's the same how Pizza Hut and Taco Bell were in the same building. The personal pizza from there just costs as much as a large from the regular stores. They no longer have that partnership.
That's right.
They don't have a partnership. They're owned by the same company. They're all the Yum Corporation.
Yum Brands.
Yeah. Oh, another stoner meal. They have that bowl at the KFC, mashed potato and gravy and chicken. Oh, it's so good. The depression bowl. Oh no, it's so good. It's so good.
It's nasty.
It's so good. KFC Taco Bell at the same place is really good for drunken munchies. Oh, for sure. Little Caesars pepperoni is $9.99 here. We're done. $9.99.
How much is it here, I wonder?
KFC Taco Bell there too. Mm-hmm. You think they'd have more hybrid fast food spots since some of them are the same company? Maybe that's too ahead of its time. No, I don't think so. I agree though. I think there should be. Famous Bowl is amazing. Yes, I agree. I make my own here at home and it's just as good. Yeah, I love it. I only had it once in my life and it was like a year ago. I never have had it. And then I'm like, I got to try this thing. So I tried it and I'm like, good Lord. What is this, Tommy? Uh-oh. Tommy clipped something again.
Uh-oh. Are you playing it? Is it me talking about the potato?
It's labeled Sarah's 1-900 Wendy's commercial. Just add music later. Thank you. Thank you, Tom.
People are so funny. I appreciate everyone's humor. Like, you guys are so funny to me. Our pizzas are only $6.99. This one has a pretzel crust, though.
Even though it's one of the unhealthiest fast food items, I don't care. It's hella good. Yeah, it is probably. And it's kind of depressing that you have to mix all your food into one bowl. just to make it.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
It's like, how lazy can you be? You can't just have popcorn chicken and gravy and mashed potatoes. You have to have it all stuffed in a bowl with cheese on it.
I don't like it at all.
Oh, anyways.
It's nasty to me.
Well, we're way over.
9 minutes? Yeah, we're way over. I can keep talking about fast food.
You know, we can talk about fast food. Here's a funny story. This isn't really fast food, but so Sarah goes to Starbucks more than any human being should ever, right? And she goes, and she's always like, what do you want? And the only thing I get is a lemonade, because I really can't drink that much coffee. But anyways, so some of the times I'll have her pick up like a sandwich or something if it's the middle of the day or whatever. And Starbucks will sell you a breakfast sandwich all day.
Breakfast all day.
But they won't sell the ham and cheese or any of their lunch items after 2:00.
They don't have any.
What sense does that make? They're like, you can get a Gouda, a gourmet McMuffin, or you can get, whatever else, but you can't get a ham and cheese sandwich. Like, that is a bridge too far. And I just don't understand it. Like, why would you not serve? Why wouldn't you stop selling breakfast and start serving lunch and serve lunch all the way to the end? Like, that makes more sense.
I know. I don't understand it either.
Like lunch and pastries from 11 on.
Pastries,
on, whatever.
You can still get the pastries.
I'm just saying. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's stupid. Like, is it because they have coffee? And they think like coffee is associated with breakfast, so we should always have breakfast foods?
I didn't know our Starbucks in Moon opened at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, they all open that early.
No, they don't. It says 7. Some open at 6. Some open at 7. I have it all here, and their app is very accurate.
Sarah is saving up her points to use on vacation because Caesars in Atlantic City has a brand new Starbucks.
But you know what? The Starbucks in the Giant Eagle grocery store at my mom's house doesn't take the points, so I hope the Caesars one does. If not, no big deal. I can use it after. But look, I have so many points. 1235. That tells you how much of a problem I have.
She's got a problem. Yeah, it's becoming a problem. Like we're actually gonna resort.
I went there twice in one day.
Yeah. Sarah's actually, she's trading her car in for a used one because she can't afford the car and her Starbucks addiction.
Oh, Adam, just shut yourself. It's not true.
Little Caesars isn't worth the $5 they charge for it. The box tastes better. If you get fresh out of the oven, it's worth it 10 minutes later. Not anymore. Yeah, I agree. I don't mind Little Caesars. It's I wouldn't call it good pizza, but it's decent for what it is. Let's see. When Little Caesars had the baby pan, now that was the bomb. The baby pan? I don't remember this. You West Coasters get all the good stuff. Those Starbucks points don't compare to the over the years 7-Eleven points. 7-Eleven had points. I didn't even know this. Tell Paul, wait. Are you being serious or are you just messing with me? The 7-Eleven had a rewards program. There isn't a lot of 7-Elevens around here, so I wouldn't even know, but are you getting like free gas or something?
I don't think they take the points at the one in Atlantic City because the ordering ahead isn't available. And usually when it's like that on the app, they don't take the points.
You're jacked.
So I guess I'm just going to use all my points to get free drinks for the rest of the week.
There you go. Little Caesars was drunk food, nothing more. Yep. I spend $12.95 every single day, 7 days a week at Starbucks. Now I know the feeling. I'm here for your moral support, Sarah.
Oh my God. I know, right? It's so hard. It's so hard. Like, so hard to not buy things there. It's so delicious. Sometimes I get 2 drinks at once.
What in the ass?
How much I have a problem. I'm so glad, Tommy. I'm so glad you have the same problem.
He only spends $12.95 every day. You spend like $50.
No. The drinks I usually get are like $6 and the lemonade's like $4. So I spend like 10. If I, like today I didn't get you a lemonade because, you were sleeping until like, I don't even know, God knows how long. And I was up at 7 and
I go to bed at I fall asleep around like 3:30 in the morning every night and I wake up at 10. I think it's fine.
It is fine. That's fine. That's all I
7-Eleven
see on the
makes a
list.
good munchy pizza. Really? I've seen their pizza. It's from our there's only 2 7-Elevens semi close to us, and the one the pizzas never look good. The other one, the one near the airport.
Does the ones at the airport look good? We should order a pizza from there.
Do we have to?
No, I'm just saying one day maybe we should.
Asked him over the years. I think he's over 100K now. Interesting. Tim is over the years is the self-proclaimed 7-Eleven reseller points champion. I've never heard of this. I didn't even know they had it. That's interesting.
You can get points?
That's what I get. 2 venti lattes every day.
Right? How can you not get the venti? Like, why would you even get any other size but that? Like,
you just
who gets like a tall?
Sarah mixes it. Sarah gets this cream thing where it's like coffee at the bottom and then like this fancy cream that's like settled on the top.
Either the chocolate cream cold brew or the salted caramel cream cold brew.
And then she's doing this constantly while we're driving down the road. I'm like, why don't you just get something that's mixed? No, I like this one.
I don't want it to be mixed. I like to drink some of the cream off the top, then I like to gradually mix it, and then I like it to not be mixed some because I like to drink it not sweetened.
Yeah, but why are you?
Because sometimes I want it mixed, but sometimes I don't. But then sometimes I just want plain, so I'll just get like the iced cafe Americano, just like straight cold black coffee. Sometimes I'll just get 2 drinks.
I'm so glad I'm not addicted to coffee and Starbucks. Trina says I spent more at Starbucks some years than I made in the others.
I know, right? Why is it so addictive? They literally put drugs in it. When I wake up, I think about it immediately.
There's an Adderall shortage. Tommy has to spend that much. Child, please. I wish it helped, Paul. I make my own coffee, but really, really good beans I can grind myself. Now, if I could only get up and make it before Miss Money, so it's not so damn weak. Frou coffee. Shake the ice, doesn't everyone? Yeah, it's truly an addiction. I'm a hot caramel macchiato guy. I broke myself off my Starbucks habit to invest in my fingernails.
I'm telling you, it literally is so difficult.
You got to trade the Starbucks for the fingernails.
Like, what do they put in it?
Well, Trina, could you help Sarah get into maybe fingernails? This sounds cheaper.
What are you talking about? Manicures aren't cheap. Are not cheap.
No, they're not. No. I'm glad I don't drink coffee. I drink coffee. I have like 1 or 2 cups every morning, and it's the Keurig Walmart brand stuff out of the. Like I put a little creamer in it. I throw a pod in. I drink my coffee. I wake up in the morning. It's over.
I bought the Starbucks. He said it was like too much for him.
It was a little strong. Yeah. I mean, not strong like taste wise. I like strong taste, but like I'm not. I prior to 2 years ago, I didn't drink caffeine at all. Like, and anytime I did drink caffeine, I drank a very small amount of it, and it was like when I was super tired, and I just didn't drink caffeine.
Caffeine doesn't affect me.
But now I started doing it again, and I have like, if I have 2 cups of the Starbucks coffee, I'm like, hey, and if I have like 2 cups of the Walmart coffee, I'm okay.
Not me.
So,
I'm telling you, like
Miss Monkey got it. Baked Pearl can't stand coffee.
When I really? Oh my god!
Kelly's the biggest a-hole until I.
When I drink Starbucks, it gives me life. Okay.
Same baked. I use the last of the solar power each evening to grind my coffee beans for the next morning.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Are you really off the grid there, Ainsley?
I mean, I think so.
Sarah, girl, we almost had the okay on your nail appointments. She can do whatever she wants, Trina. I don't care. She go. She wants to go get her nails done.
I'm the boss to my own self.
She goes and gets her hair cut all the time, and she's like, "It's like $65." I'm like, "Okay."
It's not that much.
But... Meanwhile, I'm like, "Will you cut my hair when you get home?" And you're like, "Nah."
I know. I just got a cut. I just got a cut yesterday. I wanted to get it colored, but I just don't want to spend the money. So it's like going to buy some dye, but the last time I did that, it didn't work out so well.
A good mani-pedi is like $100. Really?
Yeah. Whenever I got the last one, it was like, I want to say 60 or 70.
I have too much blood in my caffeine system. Like it. Lady Luck, Danica only drinks coffee if a cow is vomited in it. That's right. $60 for a set of acrylics with one design on each hand.
Yeah, I would never get acrylics. So.
What is this? Oh, is that the fake nails, or that was what acrylic is?
They put them on, like, yeah, they like file your. I've never had fake nails, so I've never had acrylics or anything. Like they file them down and then they like put them on and then like they grow out and then they have to like fill them in. But I feel like them like filing your nail and putting stuff on it, like it's like not healthy for your nail. But I don't really know. I'm not judging anyone that gets it. I just don't want that.
Okay, there you go. $45 for a fill in new color. What's a fill?
They fill the bottom in. So, like, they start to grow out.
Oh,
they're not your nails. Yeah.
So, what do they put, like, some acrylic goo in there or something?
Yeah, I think. I know that much.
Yeah, okay. $70 Posh sale.
Cool.
Hamburger.
There you go, Breeder Poketuber. That's for you. How about this? That's better. Never had my nails done. I always get the dip. No fake nails for this girl. What's the dip?
I have no idea.
Is it like what they do to an ice cream cone? Yeah.
I don't know.
That wasn't funny.
I never had a manicure in my whole life.
Yes, they 100% off the grid. I did not know that. That's awesome. And you have Wi-Fi? Do you have Starlink or something?
Starlink.
Not me though. My friend does it. It's just like a petty. I got it. I just got my toes done a few days ago. Did you really? I know.
Adam, you should do
Bearded
it.
Poketuber was one of the people that were like, "You need to do this," and I'm like, "No."
You should. It is honestly great. Mine toes are gross. I should totally go.
Trina says my nails are on fleek, which is
nice.
Young people say that. I can flick a booger faster than any supersonic missile.
Nice.
I like that. That sounds awesome. It's the powder stuff. They dip your nails in it. It's
is it like powder coating but for fingernails?
So it's not like the ice cream cone, then, is what you're saying?
No, it's like, powder coating, like when they powder coat like a tank of a Harley Davidson.
That's the stuff from Who Framed Roger. Yeah, that was so sad. He put the cartoon shoe in there. Oh, that made me sad. I don't like that.
I never saw the movie.
Really?
You never saw Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
No, I don't. I'm not into movies.
We got husband and wife arguing here. Shut up. Sarah has it right. It's like powder coating for your nails. There you go. Well, you could do that then.
I don't want to.
Okay, then don't do that. See if I care. Don't do anything. It doesn't bother me. Whatever. Fine. All right. Yes, really. You really did? No, I figured.
Adam, you should do it.
You were one of the proponents of the Adam should get a There's a knife in here.
Why don't we? It's a multi-tool.
No, this is a knife.
Oh yeah, that's that like switchblade.
No, it's not.
It doesn't pop up? I think it does.
It's a Gerber. No. As I stab myself live on YouTube.
I thought it was a Smith & Wesson.
No, it's a Gerber. It's a good knife.
Oh, yeah, that Gerber. I remember that Gerber.
Adam randomly pulls out a blade in the middle.
I've got lots of knives.
Yep.
We're just like all over the house.
Lloyd comes out and says, "I smell tunes." It's a powdered acrylic. I believe, Shorty. I do some gel nails now. It's safer and harder.
Gel nails now.
That sounds right. Oh, that's right. Adam needs to get a pedicure. No, Adam's never getting a pedicure.
You would love it. We should go right before Atlantic City.
No.
Come on.
No.
You made me go ice skating.
You went for 3.5 seconds. So can I walk into the nail thing and be like,
Adam, you'll love it.
No, I won't. I don't like people touching my feet. Found a Nike Kobe 8s today. $250 comp. So who didn't even know that it was buying. Nice work. Here we go again. See, you started it all over again.
Adam, your feet would feel so good.
I don't like people touching my feet.
Okay, well, you know what? They make your feet nice.
I agree, Shorty. Adam, no, not Starlink, but satellite internet. Okay, interesting. I aspire to live off the grid someday, I think.
You'll never make it.
It's such a jump for me because I was always like, I like civilization. I like being around people. And then the last 2 years,
I know, it's
I don't
funny
like being around the general public anymore.
When I first met
They
Adam,
irritate
and I
me.
was like, I want to live in like the country and far away, and like go into the city once a month to get my food and my groceries and stuff.
That I wouldn't like.
Adam, I could never live away from the city.
No, I need like a rural area where there's like a Walmart 20 miles away. That's what I need. But just a Walmart and maybe like a gas station, and that's
okay.
it.
Well, that's still like
I need access to food and stuff easily. I don't want to be like we got to make our monthly trip to the store and we got to spend $400 on groceries because coming back here is such a trial because it's like a road trip. So
I would love that.
I'm with Adam. The poor girl who did my feet would quit when she was done. I agree. Yeah. Sorry, Adam, but you'd love it.
Yeah, you would love it.
I want to get as far away as I can, but be close enough that I can still get like ramen noodles if I want.
No, they're talking about your pedicure. You would love
the pedicure?
pedicure.
I don't know. I don't want a pedicure. I don't want people touching my feet.
Though.
And I'm afraid that they'll start like they'll pull out that like cheese grater thing and start grating my feet. Yeah, that sounds painful. Remember that like motorized thing you had that like shaves the thing?
Ooh, we should go get the milk and honey butter pedicure.
What is that?
What in the ass?
It's $50.
What? And what do they dip my feet in milk and honey?
Yeah, we should go make it. We should go do it.
That sounds like it would be sticky. And smell.
Yeah, they just like take a gallon of milk and just like dump it on your feet.
Probably do. It's probably Fairlife.
No, Fairlife's too expensive to dump on people's feet.
Check your IG messages, okay?
I'm telling you. Did he send you a picture of his feet?
No, yes. I'm getting foot pictures from.
Do they look nice? I'm gonna look at them after we get off the live because I don't think he wants you showing his feet on a live. They probably look so nice, and you're probably gonna. He's probably changed your mind.
No, he definitely didn't. Not with that picture. There's no doubt in my mind. Oh, Sarah, I have 5-day shipping. Weekends are free days. Yep, true. Adam, your feet are gross. Go get a dang pedicure. Danica's never even met me in person, and she's right. 15 minutes out of town is my furthest away I want to be. Yeah. But it can be a small town. It doesn't need to be like big city. It could be like just as long as I have access to groceries and stuff like that. So if a buyer buys near the weekend, I have a long time to ship. That's pretty cool. So, sounds awesome. It doesn't. It sounds sticky and gross to me. So I'm out. It's not happening.
It's probably just milk lotion. It's probably not actual milk.
But it's honey. Is it actual honey or is it fake honey?
It's probably fake.
How could you have fake honey?
You can, trust me.
Matt's sell-through rate has doubled since having his pedicure. I bet. Footsies. Yeah. Bearded Puck YouTuber sending me foot pics. How much do I owe you for that pic, Bearded Puck YouTuber? I don't care. Yeah, I figured. So
I'm telling you.
He's gonna send me a bill for the foot pic real soon.
You need to go.
It's not happening. It's never gonna happen. I don't like strangers touching my feet. Number one. Number two.
Strangers.
I don't really like. I don't think that I'll enjoy it. I think it'll be painful. I think they'll be talking in some language that I don't understand and probably making fun of my feet, and that will bother me.
Who gives a shit?
I'll have to bring George Costanza's dad in to yell at them.
I was thinking about that actually.
Foot pics. Yeah.
Who cares though? Like, who cares if they're making fun of you?
Almost tripled. Nice. There's a couple people that we see on reality shows that make good money selling pictures of their feet. I'm like, who are these people? But then again, we sell pictures of other people all the time.
Oh, we have the best listing up now. You probably don't even know it's a listing. It's a picture of a horse's butt.
Where is it? Are you going to show it to everybody?
Well, it's filed away, but I can show it on my phone. Hold on.
Junk Monkey needs to find a pic on the internet of some really gnarly feet for the next time one of these weirdos asks for pics of me wearing the shoes. Yes, you do.
Hold on, let me see. I have to scroll down. I think it has one. I think I already set an offer on it, actually. It has one watcher or something. Wait, hold on. I'm getting to it. You listed a lot of postcards, so they're all like...
Do you remember one of the keywords you put in? You could just search for it.
I found it.
Okay.
Here it is.
Who took that picture?
My grandpa. It was like in a bunch of stuff we found.
He just took a picture of a horse's ass and put it... What is that orange thing?
It's laminated. He had a big laminator in his basement, and he would laminate things when we were growing up. What am I going to do with this? I'll put it on eBay and try and sell for $12.50. Vintage found photo, laminated horse's ass, butt. Snapshot, funny humor, odd, unusual. Guys, go buy it.
You want a picture of a horse's ass? Go buy it.
Taken by my grandpa, laminated. You can put it in your wallet. It'll last forever. It's lasted since the 50s. It'll last more. Go get your horse's butt.
I told the last weirdo I asked my mommy, and she said no. What's wrong with that horse's foot? Wait, what's wrong with the horse's foot?
What's wrong with it?
One of them looks swelled up.
I think it's just has like fur. Like, I think it's just puffy. Like, I'm sure the horse is probably dead. Actually, by now. Yeah. That was from the pictures from the 50s.
Probably.
I think it's just like fur or like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it does look a little puffy. Maybe that's what he was taking a picture of.
I don't think so. Maybe it's because of it's more white.
I gotta mute.
Oh yeah, it's midnight. Our lights are turning off.
Yeah. All right, that's a great picture of future glue. You put a guy's head under that with a Patreon quote, it will sell fast. That's true. So. All right, well, it's midnight. We got to go. Oh, my God.
Why am I still here?
She made an offer for the vomiting.
Oh, there's a bug.
All right. I'm going to accept this offer live because...
vomiting? What are you talking about?
The vomiting cow. Danica loves the vomiting cow. See? Vomiting cow. The last time she made an offer on it, her card declined. Let's see if it works this time.
I'm tired of her.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, it worked. We made a sale on Macari.
Oh, what? $2?
$9.
Oh, no, this is somebody else. Oh, no, this is the same person.
No, it's the same person.
No, this is somebody else. This is a different person that was asking about the shipping.
Oh, well, I just said no. Appleby calls that part of the horse grade A USDA beef. There had been a joke that went with that. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there was. So, all right. Well,
Hey! Stop drinking out of the sink!
we went on a little long tonight. So, anyways. We're running a generator. Sarah is at midnight and losing power. Okay, it's been fun, y'all. See you guys. So we are going to get out of here too. Coming up on the channel, me and Sarah will be back here live on Sunday. And I'm trying to come up with a theme for another video. So hopefully I'll get one out this week. But I don't know.
Do it. Get your life together.
Anywho, that's about it for us. If you guys need shipping supplies, code Pittsburgh Picker Supply Hut and so forth down in the description below. And that's it. Enter Sarah's giveaway.
Enter my giveaway. Go bid on Commonwealth Pickers auction for the Cabbage Patch doll for Gary Sinise Foundation. Go buy a picture of a horse's butt.
That's right.
And then, after you're done, go to supplyhut.com and use code Pittsburgh Picker for 5% off.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so
much.
And
guys, fill up Adam's DMs with messages telling him to get a pedicure.
Please don't. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging with us. We appreciate it. Thank you to the new people that have showed up. We really appreciate that too. Hopefully you will come back. And we will see you Sunday 9:30.
Okay, okay. Good day, sir.
Bye.
Good day, sir.